What's up, baby?
Oh, hello. Oh,
All
just
right.
ran into something. Okay.
My phone is, my tablet is low on battery, but my phone isn't. So we'll talk for a little bit. I'll probably switch to the smaller phone. So, pero aquí estamos. How's everybody doing?
Hmm, I am doing okay.
You tired, baby?
Uh, no, I shouldn't be. I'm just being lazy.
Yeah. We were gonna come on a little bit earlier. Actually, a lot earlier, but we seen the homie Rascal went live and just wanted to check him out and not be stepping and shit on him. So it's been a while since he's been there, so I wanted to kind of get on and check him out, support him, y la madre.
Yep, yep.
Sergio said, "What's up, everyone?" You Roan or Roanne, I'm not sure. Avery said, "Peace. What's up, bro?"
Oh, hello, hello.
Chronicles said, "5 minutes checking white fence real quick."
You weren't checking nothing. You
True
weren't.
story.
No, you weren't. No, you
A-
weren't.
AP said, "Órale, what's good, gente? Sup, Sergio?"
Okay, P.
Sergio said, "What's the immigration word, AP?"
Oh, they're
Huh?
still after him. That's what's still going on. I'm trying to find a cousin to marry you, AP, so that we could just fix this already, you know?
AP said, or yeah, AP said, "Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so you won't miss any bangers."
No, he didn't.
You're right, bro. I'll be putting out bangers on the daily.
Oh, Mike, please stop. Please stop.
AP, look at that. He got the little runner, swimmer, jumper, and said they're
I
after
wow.
on the hunt. He said.
Oh, on the hunt.
Sergio
Wow.
said, "LOL." AP said the pickle cricket has a nose bigger than his hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see. What pick is that, bro? Man, I'm
That
telling you,
that nose is just what is with it?
I don't fucking know. The thing said take a pic or put the camera to yourself, and it makes an emoji of you, and so I guess that's me. That's my nose. I got a big nose.
That don't look nothing like you, that picture.
You say the same thing about my other shit,
It does no, it doesn't. I'm telling you, it don't.
bro. I don't think you really know.
Okay then. Just leave it then. What
I
do I
am
do?
leaving. I am leaving it. That's
Yeah,
what I
I know.
said.
I know. Go ahead.
Why wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. The Scarecrow, the Smoker. What's up, brother? He said, "I like turtles." We were just talking about you this morning
We did. We
or
said,
last
where have
night.
you been?
Last night we were talking about you. How you been, brother? Vicky
Hope you're
said,
well.
"Good morning, all." What's up,
Oh,
Vicky? Oh,
hope
you
you
know
win.
what's AP? He really thought he was gonna win this game right now that we were playing. Está loco.
No.
Nah, nah. He was trying. I mean, it was a good try, but it ain't over yet. But I think he thought it was.
You could have just let him talk to you like that, AP?
I used
What?
my nose to move it.
You're stupid.
Burqueño said, "Greetings, Cubole." What's up,
Oh,
Burqueño?
hello.
Looking young, said the Scarecrow. See that? I ain't even shaved and cut my hair, bro. What the hell?
Okay.
Sorry. The hell's that? I'm sorry, guys. I
Yeah.
just I just got a notification that I bought something from Amazon. Did you buy something, babe?
No, I didn't.
I didn't either. Not sure what happened here.
We'll check it after. You know, we'll
Yeah,
just
well, but now I guess I'm gonna turn my card off for a minute until I figure it out. I'll lock that bitch. That was crazy. I don't know. Sorry about that, guys. Ty602 said, "What up, folks? Respect to all you." Hey,
oh,
Scarecrow, you haven't
hello.
been here in a while. Who else? Clover28. What's up, brother? Check it out, guys. Those are that haven't been here in a while. Watch out. We finally got the approval for the 501c3 nonprofit through the IRS. It finally came through. I know we were waiting a long time, but we got this. Actually, it says effective date of exemption is February 1st, 2022. Why? So how does that go back? Why? Maybe that's because when that was when the corporation was put into place. I never noticed that. Right? I just noticed that right now. I thought that was gonna say next month, the first of 2023. But I guess I did hear that though, that you can once you get it, that you get stuff like if anybody donated, and once you get it, it retroactively counts. So I guess that's what that means. But isn't that crazy, bro? We finally got it, man. Finally got it. Ty602 said, "What up, folks? Respect to all."
Oh, hello, Ty.
Javier said, "As you receive the message, I hope that you're all well in spirit and good health." You
That sounds like a prison letter. Uh,
Appreciate that, brother. Ty said, "Accept that Paisa Jovan."
oh, oh,
Ah. Clover28 said,
that's what we're
"What's up?
doing tonight?
What's up,
Okay.
homeboy? Saludos. What's up, brother?" Purqueño said, "The only thing wrong with that picture is you look 22 instead of 23.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
I just had a birthday though, bro. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? I can't lie about my age. People,
Shut up.
is. Ty602 said, "Beat
Oh
23."
my God. I should time that message out for a second.
Billy Beat 23 said, "What up, Cricket, Miss Cricket, and the Beat 23s." Watch
Oh,
out.
hello.
Purqueño, what's up, brother? Billy B23 said Burqueño, the OB. What's that? Original Burqueño or original Burque?
Oh
Burqueño said
my
my
God.
Amazon account was hacked during Christmas time. A lot of weird crap going on with Amazon. Yeah, that was weird. And then it said it was from my Amazon cash card. I don't have no cash. I don't know what it's talking about, but I'll figure it out at the end. I mean, it's like $16. It's not crazy, but still, like, I didn't order nothing. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I will. I shall get to the bottom of it. Porqueño said my Amazon. Oh, Angel Maldonado said, "What up? What's up, guys? What's up, brother? How you doing, Angel?"
Hello.
Silent Cañez said, "Cricket was good. It's the Hollywood Reaper." That's what my primo Eddie boy used to say all the time. Anyways, I haven't been on here in a hot minute. Just want to send my love from 39 family. Orale, brother. Right back at you. Uh, well, hopefully, I don't know if you came in when I had it, but letting everybody know we got approved for the nonprofit. It is now officially on paper a 501c3 exempt from tax corporation. And now we just got to figure out what the fuck to do. How about that?
It's like you were up all night last night, right? Trying to figure some stuff out.
Yeah, so the lawyer had sent me some papers after we hung up last night. I stayed up, like, kind of doing uh, a Googling shit and reading the papers he sent me. It's a big packet on all. It's like from the IRS, so he sent that like like the way it works basically. So I was reading that and then Googling stuff, and um, but I got a lot more to learn. It's a lot of shit, but I'm definitely gonna do it. AP said her Amazon is pretty tough to work at. Is it really? I don't know.
That's what I heard too. I heard that it's really hard to work there. They treat you like a slave. I mean, but I know some people that are still there. So I mean,
I heard they pay good though, right or no?
yeah.
So not
It
exact.
just depends on the person, I guess. So,
Burqueño said, Billy, I hate bullies in cricket. You won't hit the gente with a sauce. And I don't usually talk like I don't usually do all that. It's hard for me to do all that type of like the spontaneous words. Burqueño said, AP, my wife works there. She likes it. You just have to be willing to work. A lot of rules.
yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah, AP ain't gonna do that. He don't like following the immigration rules. Got him for you,
Ooh,
babe.
good one.
Got him for you,
Thank
babe.
you. Thank you. He wants to just come over and work a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, like if he's one of us. Like,
My bad,
really?
AP. I'm just kidding. Fuck her, bro. My fault.
Thanks for that one, babe. Toot toot.
What the hell's toot toot?
Toot toot.
Oh, we shook hands or some shit? Or what is
Mm-hmm.
it? You
High
stupid.
five.
You crazy. Let me see. Órale, Burqueño. I have Amazon Prime. It's pretty amazing, saying AP. Yeah, I got that too. But that's not where that came from because I've never seen no shit like that. Yeah, that was weird. Burqueño said she hates me. She really hates me. Ah. Javier said real soon Crick will be walking down the aisle eating a cream filled honey bun, Jovan holding the wrapper.
No, that's what's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Bro,
No,
I think you're
mm-mm.
seeing it exactly as I am.
No.
It's like a dream come true for me.
I'll leave you there. I'll leave you there all by yourself.
Except it's not a cream filled honey bun, it's jelly, strawberry jelly filled. Psh, that'd be it, bro. That's all I need in my life.
Okay.
My girl waiting at the end of the aisle for daddy.
Oh my God, please stop.
Big motherfucker said the Amazon scam is they want you to call them and dispute the charge. Then they'll ask you for your credit card so he can put the money back. Then bam. Yeah, I ain't gonna dispute it to them. I'm gonna dispute it to my card. They can figure that shit out. Ty 602 said, Burke, exactly. That's where the hate comes from. LOL. Serio, Ty said Burqueño. Silent Kanye said, what was that paper you just posted? I didn't understand what that was. That was the approval, bro. I mean, it's kind of small print. You know what I mean? I didn't leave it long enough to like read it because I just assumed. Uh, so basically, it just says, dear applicant, we're pleased to tell you we determine you're exempt from federal income tax. And it has a lot of legal jargon, but basically, the corporation that we now have um, is now officially a 501c3, which means it's a nonprofit organization. Um, so we actually got tax exempt status from the IRS. That's what got approved, and that's a big thing, bro. I mean, it's now we can get like donations from grants from the government, big companies, and they'll get a tax write off um, for donating, and but and the obviously the organization or the corporation is for trying to intercede in at-risk youth is the main um, issue, the main highlight that the corporation is for. So, got to put together some more stuff for it, an outline of do some kind of like, I guess what would you call it, like an outline of I can't think right now. I said it last night, uh, but basically put together like an action plan. I can't think of the other words I was thinking about, but basically an action plan of what the corporation or company is gonna do. Um, like we're thinking, I have a lot of different like ideas, but I think in the end, one of the ones that has continued to come forward, like that people talk about and stuff, is having like a facility, some type of building where these kids can come, feel safe, talk to us, um, have real talk with motherfuckers, telling them how that life really is, and at the same time giving them the skills uh, to do something different in life. I was 35, 36, I don't know, something like that, maybe 34, um, before I ever learned anything like, you know, how to change how to fix the toilet, how to change outlets, shit like that. And I remember feeling real proud that I had learned that shit. I was like, damn, I could do that, you know what I mean? And so I can't help to think that these kids would feel the same way if you put something in their hand. It doesn't have to be certified. They can once learning something small like that, they can pursue it on their own. But when you teach them little things, man, they start feeling like, damn, they get that sense of self worth. I guess is kind of where it was. That's how I felt. I felt like, damn, okay, I'm not just that person. I can do other things, and so it was
Well,
real cool. Eh?
didn't you say Mijo kind of feels like that at work?
Yeah, my
Mm-mm.
son. We were talking about that. I asked him what he thought of. My son's 19, so we were talking about what he thought. I asked him, "What are your plans? Like, you gonna go to school?" Because I got him working with me um, in the hotel. In a hotel, I'm a chief engineer, and I got guys that work under me. We got engineers, and I have my son working, and he's learning a lot of stuff doing it right. And I was telling him like, my boss, my immediate boss, that's the corporate guy, makes six figures easily. I think his salary is like 110, 120,000. He's in charge of like 40 something hotels. Does a lot of, he goes around and checks on all the chiefs for the different hotels and stuff. So I was telling my son, at 19, if you started now just working in hotels and then taking classes of, electricity, of plumbing, just different stuff just to learn it, you could be in that position. I mean, early. I've been out of prison only 7 years, and I'm in this position, and I started with nothing. I don't know shit. I learned in prison, working on the prison building, toilets and electricity and all that shit. So I just think like, man, it would be he would be way ahead of me. I mean, talk about 7 years, you know. And I think all that's my point with a lot of these kids. I think though, and my son says it, like he really feels. He takes pictures. I showed him how to drywall, how to float the wall, how to, but all this stuff, and he'll take pictures and look what I did, and I could tell he's real proud of the shit he's doing, and that's what I think a lot of kids just need. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have somebody there that even cares enough to show them stuff. And so that's where I want to come in, or the organization as a whole, let me see. Luciano said, tapped in, Big Cricks. What's up, brother? Orale. I hate bullies, said Cricket. When was the last time you were pinta bound? The last time I was pinta bound, you mean like the last time I got arrested and shit? 2003. I was out for 11 days, and I got arrested in. I think I got out in April. And got no, I got out in May and got locked back up in June. The end of May and beginning of June, and I was out 11 days exactly. And then I ended up doing 13 years from there. So I got out 7 years ago. So I've been out close to 7 years now, and the last time I actually was headed to prison was back then in 2003. But I got
Well, as for me, it was 2003 also for 3 days, and I've been out since 2003, so 19 years.
you weren't beat up bound.
What does that even mean?
Like on your way to the joint.
Oh, okay.
Pinta bound.
Well, don't do that. I'll leave you.
Javier said, "Are you getting married in a Pendleton or a tuxedo?" Ooh, Dickie suit, bro.
Shut your face.
It can't be a Dickie suit.
Oh my God. I don't even want to talk about it.
I don't get nothing in this wedding. What the hell?
You're not working my nerves tonight. Nope. Mm-mm.
Man, I thought this is for me
I
too.
had a good day today, and I'm not. Nope, not tonight. No,
Wow.
sir. No, sir. Mm-mm.
Ty 602 said, "I'm taking credit card numbers for those who want to give me money." Me too. Is that a thing? I want to be part of that. I hate bullies, puto oreja. Art Life, Tony is in the house.
Oh,
He
hello,
said
Tony.
eligibility for grants to help the youth. Dope. Yep. Yeah, it's going to be feeding it, bro. There's a lot of money that these governments, like these cities, and I mean, all the way through counties, cities, states, feds, they got lots of money that they donate or they do grants with for, and especially when it comes to things that are for the betterment of children. You know what I mean? And I think it's gonna be cool, man. I think we're gonna have all the resources we need uh, to do our best to try to help these kids and make them understand that life is not. It's just not for them. It's really not for anybody. There's no future in that vida, and everything you think you're fighting for, like you're trying to prove yourself for whatever reason, or you're this down ass vato and all that bullshit. In the end, it means nothing. It really does. I don't know. It's almost like the high school mentality of trying to be the cool crowd, the one, you know, cool vato in the school, and it like carries over to prison. And unfortunately, though, it's a lot more violent. And
You know what I see a lot of kids do, like when they're posting pictures, when they're taking a picture, like they can't just take a normal picture. They have to act like they're shooting you or something. And it's like, you don't even own a gun. You don't
yeah,
even have a gun. Like, why are you making those like gestures? And it's like, and if you did, would you really want to shoot somebody and go away for the rest of your life? Like, seriously.
yeah.
It's like,
The problem is a lot of kids don't think that far ahead, and that's where I think that's the pro. I mean, that's really the problem that we're up against. We really do have an uphill battle trying to reach kids. You know what I mean? But it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that we will reach them. We will reach. Um, we'll reach. Some. Maybe not all. Definitely not all. I'm not naive to the fact that some kids, you know, aren't gonna change their life for anything. Whatever you say or do. But
yeah,
there's those ones that I think you can reach, and because of the fact they don't think ahead, so you kind of have to sit them down, slap the shit out of them, and make them see. You know what I mean? And I think the way to do that is by slapping the shit out of them with the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like this is, they can you can, they can name somebody they look up to in that world, and mostly every time you can hear a story of some type of betrayal, backstabbing. It's just that's part of that life. It's almost. It's just part of the life. You start good. You think you're doing all this stuff, and in the end, you get betrayed, and you can't believe it, and that's everybody's story pretty much. There's a few outliers, but for the most part, that's everybody's story. Farmero. So, Orale Grillo, watched your sit down with Tony. Good stuff, bro. Gracias. Thank you, brother. Yeah, and that was before we even knew we had the nonprofit yet. Now we got it, bro. See that, Tony?
So
Too. Go ahead, brother.
I did learn something new at work from a couple of students. There's a couple of students that go and some look a little troubled, and their parents are trying to put them in things to keep them busy.
Yeah.
And this one girl was telling me, I was like, oh, how's your classes going? And she's like, it's okay. She's always real respectful to me. She's a good kid to me, but her and her mom are always, arguing. And she said that she got in trouble. She's not allowed to go out for a couple weeks because she was how did she say it? She said, yeah, my mom found out I was going to all these addies. I'm like, what? And I was like an attic, like parties? She's like, no, they call it addies. Like on the weekend, like a party promoter will drop addresses and say, hey, go here to this house, and let's party there. It's abandoned house. And we're going to party there till the cops come. And then here's another address where we can go. So like they have like these little party promoters. And, all the kids are like, well, drop me the Addy. That's what they call it. And I'm like, what? I was like, the what? And I'm like, so what do? You go into these houses and you party, the cops come and you guys just run? And she's like, yeah. And then we run and then we just go to the next party.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Why? Like, okay. And, she's 16 doing that.
Yeah. That's the age. I
And
remember it clearly.
and she showed me it was like a quick, video clip real quick, but they were in a house and it was, obviously nobody lived in it. They were just barely building it, but it had all the walls in it and everything. And the guys that were in there, they were like breaking the ceiling fan, like, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, if they catch you like doing, all the charges that you can get, I was like running them down to her. And I'm like, you know what? You're gonna learn the hard way. You don't think you're gonna get caught, but one day you're gonna get caught. You guys are gonna keep doing it till you get caught. And she was
Yeah.
just like, well, I can't go out for a couple weeks. I go, okay, well, good luck when you do again. But I was like, what the heck's an Addy? What? What are you talking about? But
Look at
these
A-
kids.
AP said address equals Addy. Come on, Giovanna.
Oh,
You're at,
I didn't know that. I
he
didn't know
said
that.
he said you're out of touch and not hip at all.
I'm not at all. I
Uh,
didn't know it. I didn't know none of that street talk, none of that lingo. I knew nothing of it. And then my son never went out. We never waited for him to come home from a party or from a friend's.
no.
I never had to go through that with my kids, so I don't know what these parents are going through. My son's not in pictures looking like he's gonna shoot somebody and throwing up signs. Like I don't know. I am way out of touch. So it's really, and this little girl, she, like I said, she's 16, pretty little girl. And I'm like, you're hanging around with all these crazy guys, all these crazy people. And when you're running, what if you get hurt? I'm like, oh my God, it just felt so bad.
Yeah.
But
Ty
yeah,
602
I'm way out of touch.
Ty 602 said I'm always joking but down to help in any way.
Oh, that's
That's
nice.
that's obviously I think beyond Feria, as important as that is, because of the resources, I think people giving up their time and being involved in this is like as important, if not more important. Um, these kids are gonna need people that care, that have that can that can talk to them straight up, no, and not that scared straight bullshit. It ain't about scaring them. It's about telling them the truth of what that can lead to. In fact, it's not about scaring at all. It's about, I think there's more sadness involved in the story than anything else when you think about prison. Prison was scary when you first went because you're a kid and you don't know, right? You show up to this yard, you're looking at barbed wire. You're 18, 17 years old. There's all these fucking old ass dudes around. Someone just gets stabbed in the kitchen, your first day, whatever, all these things that can happen. But beyond that, once you are aware of your surroundings and you get used to the joint, you know how to conduct yourself, that scary shit leaves you. It's gone. But what never leaves you is sadness, bro. Like the loss of these of things, you know what I mean? Just shit that people every day take for granted. Um, we lose them with the time. You know what I'm saying? Your parents are getting old as you're sitting in there, and may die while you're in the joint. You can lose. I mean, so many people. Your grandparents. Your whatever you care about. More than likely, you're gonna lose when you go to prison. And I think that's where the emphasis needs to be. Not about being scared and all that shit, because no one's gonna admit that, first of all, and it's gonna make people harder, if anything, because they're gonna be like, well, if some motherfucker tries to do something, I'm killing them, right? So it almost has the counter, you know, it's counterproductive to talk about that side of it because it's not gonna happen. You're not gonna scare these kids into not going to the joint, but if you can, somehow, if you can somehow show them and make them feel those losses that you felt because you've been there, I think I really think that's important to do. I just do. I just think that if I could go back and people would tell me how many fucked up nights I would have, how bad I would feel at times, how all of that shit. I don't. You know, I, I don't want to sit here and say I would never have done it, but I truly feel that it would have made me think a lot more about it all. You know what I'm saying? Like none of that shit was fun. None of that shit was cool. It was just it was all bad all the way through. And then in the end, everything I did it for was all for nothing anyway. And it's like fuck. I went through all that, lost all that, and I still ain't shit. I'm a piece of shit to everybody that I
Mm-hmm.
supposedly were my brothers, and people that supposedly looked up to me, and people that all of that shit, right? But now I'm a piece of shit. It's just it's fucked up, eh?
All that to just become a piece of poop.
Yeah,
Wow.
it happens every time. Art Life Tony said, Farmero Javier said, when I was a young kid, I felt good when I learned how to play the kazoo. Yeah, I think honestly, yeah, educational shit or anything, when kids learn something, if they conquer something, I really do think that the pride, it makes them feel worth something. You know what I mean? It could be from the smallest to the biggest thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, for sure. Ty 602 said, yeah, I got a friend doing that, making six figures. Yeah, fuck yeah, they can, bro, for sure. Uh, my boss does. That's where he's at. I need that job. I'm trying to get there. But I know my son could do it before. Wait, I mean, shit, he could really get there a lot early. I mean, he can be 28, 29 years old, dude, making that if he really put his mind to it. Vicky said, "Yep, legal work pays off in the end, much better than the prison factory pay." Yeah, right. I know. Crusted 13 said, "I'm live, but here to support. I love my peeps."
Oh, thank you, Krusty. Hello.
Hard Life said crusted. AP said wear a pachuco suit.
Oh my God, please.
I might do that. It's between that and a Dickie suit, bro. We're gonna figure this out.
It's not. And you know it's not.
Silent Kanye said, bro, that's good. We need to protect our youth so they got a better understanding of life, that they don't end up like us in the way we were because we didn't know shit when we were young. That's true. Um, yeah, I think that's true. And listen, again, I've said it a million times. There's going to be people that say, you're not going to make an impact or whatever. It's going to be hard. Trust me, I know it's going to be hard. I know that most kids are, to reach most kids is a fucking task in and of itself. I mean, that's hard to make these kids listen to you. I get that. But in the end, I mean, what else is worth doing more than that? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can talk a kid into being or into not becoming you or that, going to prison and all that, there's nothing more rewarding than that, I think. You know what I'm saying? There's no job, there's no nothing that can be, that shit's priceless, bro. You save somebody's life just by your story. You know what I mean? Something good can come from all the fucking bad that happened just because you can explain and talk about what you went through, and maybe that will get them to say, man, I don't want to be like this fucking idiot. You know what I mean? And I welcome that. I welcome them to look at me and say, I ain't trying to be like him. You know what I mean? Not that he's a piece of shit or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't want him to say that, but whatever.
Honey bun eating mofo. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do like that. AP said, I'm
Mm-hmm.
bringing honey buns. There it is.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
LA Dodgers
You
Blue
will be
said,
patted at the door.
beat
No, you're not.
T3. We're only gonna have a metal detector, bro. Honey buns, you can sneak them in.
Shut up. You're not having a metal detector.
I'm gonna have my Dickie suit with the vest on.
Oh,
LA Dodgers Blue said B23 in the house. You will.
oh
Javier says
goodness.
somebody hacked my Amazon account. They ordered some naughty 90s for a gorda.
Oh my.
Ah.
Hi, Javier.
Luciano said, Cricket, how'd you get that name? Oh, man. It's a long story, brother. I've told it many, many times. But I've already kind of I've already talked a lot tonight. What are you guys doing? No, serio.
Oh, can you say it in a nutshell, like
Yeah, real
real
quick.
quick? Okay.
I was in Adobe Mountain, tried to escape, got stuck in the fence. They said because I tried to hop over the fence, they started calling me Cricket. I was like 12 or 13 years old. That's all that happened, and it's stuck since then. Boom. See that, girl?
Why can't you do that every time?
Because I'm an analytical thinker and talker, girl. That's what I do. But I
Okay.
can't. Art
Okay.
Life said, my brother Sergio. Sergio said, Muffin. Javier said, Tony El Bolillo, sup? Ty 602 said, that's a great story, Luciano. What story? Did I miss something? Oh, you talking about my story for my name? Sergio said, white fence is a down-ass bata, loca, choca, veterana.
Shut up.
Ah, shit. Damien said, what's good, mi gente? Oh,
Oh, heck no.
how's everyone doing out there? Hope everyone's doing well.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hopefully. Heart Life said, yo, Javier. Heart Life said, I lost my wrench. No, it's on your other account. If you want another one, bro, we got to vote.
Oh no, you're not doing that to him.
That's the rules. Like, oh, hey, the
You
rules
are
are the
not letting
rules.
it. You are not. Well, this is Tony's new account because he has a new channel called Heart Life Phoenix.
Phoenix. Yep, that's
Yeah,
his.
so he's just switching over.
He just
So
got another channel, so
he
tap
got
in if
another
you guys
channel. So.
can. Subscribe. Timo said, órale, I'm here, but I'm over at Krusty Spot as well. What's up? Oh, there he is. Mr. I don't see anybody but everybody else but you, and then play the victim in the end. You ain't fooling
He is
nobody,
from the
fool.
Bay Area. You know
That's
how they
true.
do.
Matthew Carter said, I'm 30 years old and the homies at work still get me to throw gang signs at work looking dumb. LOL. I feel dumb now. LOL. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, don't do it.
there comes a point, bro, when we got to grow up. You know what I'm saying? And there's just nothing cool about it. And honestly, bro, for real, being 30 years old, think about the fact that someone may look up to you, brother. And you don't want to send the wrong message. You know what I'm saying? And some that you're 30 years old, there could be some kid or any, somebody that looks up to you, and even though you're just clowning and shit, you know, some things are just these kids are. It's not that they're dumb. They're not dumb. It's just that they see things differently than we do as adults now. And we just need to remember when we were kids and how that worked, how we felt, how we what we saw at that time. I think that's the most important thing is realizing that they don't think the way we do. So even though we think that, hey, it's just a word, we're just saying this and it's no big deal because we know it's not like that. That's not the answer. The answer is what would I think, or how was I at that age? What did I see at that age? How did I feel and think at that age? And that's what you have to do. That's how you, I think, have to maneuver with these kids. You can't. We have a responsibility to these kids. I really believe that. And we're the adults, and these are our children. You know what I'm saying? And to see them go through some of the shit that some of us have gone through, I just couldn't picture that. You know what I mean? And so I'm gonna do whatever I can, and I hope that there's a lot of other people that feel the same way. And if there are, it's more than welcome to come in and let's do this. Heart Life said Luciano, he used to work at a cell phone and beeper store. Who, me? Oh, Cricket. Stay away. Silent
So
kindness.
when you were out here, there was like a sign that said like the cricket sign, and then it said Arizona right underneath it.
Said
He's like,
Tollison.
"Oh, was it Tollison?"
Yeah, it's on. It's right there on because it's in that. It's right there where that
Oh, that's right.
store
I know.
the stores are. So it says Tollison, and then under it, the Cricket store is in there.
That was funny.
No. Silent Kanye said, "Did you hear about the halfway house for juveniles in Sunny Slope? It got shut down because some youngster brought a burner inside that facility and smoked another teen. Family sued. Now it's closed." Yeah, that sucks.
What?
And it's stuff like that that ends up like messing things up. But I think that the other side of that is we got to realize shit happens, man. Things like that are gonna happen, and especially when you're dealing with troubled kids. You know what I'm saying? There's some of them that are really like I've said it before. They're coming from broken homes, so they're broken individuals, just like some of us were, and they may go too far like that. And but you can't give up on the rest of the kids for that. You know what I mean? You can't blame everybody for that. And I'm sure they had to close because money issues or who knows. But it's sad that other kids won't have that same. They cannot now go there because some one person messed it up. And just shit like that fucking really does suck though because you got people that are trying. Heart Life
I
Phoenix.
just I wish some of these parents with the troubled kids, it just like it irks my nerves when their kids are troubled and then something happens to them, they die or something happens, and then all of a sudden they want to become like parent of the year.
Yeah.
Like your kid had some help getting where they're at. You know what I mean? All of a sudden you care and you're
Yeah.
a good parent. I mean, nobody should lose their kid, obviously, nobody. But a lot of these parents need to start taking responsibility.
Heart Life said, God is good, Cricket.
Yes, he is.
Yes, I am. Type 602 says, snitching is acceptable nowadays. Shake my head. Luciano said,
Not just hold on, not just nowadays. back then too. Old people too.
Yeah, it's been happening for a long time. I mean, every generation tries to say it was theirs wasn't like that, but
You
I
can look
seem
it up on YouTube.
I seem to recall
All right there.
I was hit. Luciano said, "Heart Life Phoenix. I knew it had a funny origin. LOL. That's what's up, though. Yeah. Hey, so my tablet's at 1%. I'm gonna transfer to my phone before it just dies on you guys. So give me 1 second to do this. ¿Cómo chingado lo hago? Okay, so I gotta do it there. Go there. Go there. It's gonna
You know,
die.
you're never prepared. You know.
I'm prepared right now, fool. How'd I just say I'm gonna do this before it dies? That's called prepared.
I know, but you know what I mean. Oh no, I can't have two of you. Nope.
Huh?
I said
You there?
I couldn't imagine having two.
Ah, so
Now it kind of. Let me
stay
see.
right
Talk.
there.
No, don't leave me. Oh my god, this guy. You better hurry up, because I'm not gonna talk.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
God damn it. It's always something. Always fucking something. Can you hear
Well,
me? I can't hear you, so I don't even know why I'm asking. Because if you're saying yes, I don't know.
well,
Ugh, son of a bitch. All right, hold on. Let me look and see what's going on. Edit mic settings. To automatically adjust. More.
I think you
Voice
need a
type
new tablet.
settings. Audio. Speaker. See, I know you guys can hear me, so what do I got? What do I gotta? Uh,
Oh my god,
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Fuck. Hold on.
Every time.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, I got you. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was pissed me off. Sorry. All right. I guess
You got a bad little attitude, sir.
no, it's not a bad attitude.
Yeah, you do.
All right, sorry guys. Let me go back. Let me do your guys's. Right here it starts on. If I skipped anybody, I'm sorry because I can't. I can only go back to where Geronimo said, "Buenas noches, Chronicleros." What's up, brother? AP said, "Come on, Giovanna."
Yeah.
Oh, I already said that. You're out of touch, not hip at all. Shit, that's been a while. Yeah, hold on. Let me go down then. Boom, boom. Do you know why this cup is useful? Because it's empty, said Raziel. Bruce Lee.
Huh?
Luciano said, okay, here we go. Luciano, hard life finished. My dumb ass believed you. Uh, Raziel Silent Kanye said, Raziel, you gave everyone a shout out but me. Where are we? Okay. Geronimo said, Hernandez, for a gorda. Oh, what is it?
The 90.
The 90. Hard Life said, hey, Timo, sup de Leon, what's cracking time? Hola, Raziel. Heart Life, Tony, good spills on your channel. Right on, said Geronimo. Ty 602 said, I want to crush anyone who is attracted to my daughter. It's a real issue. I'm sure most parents feel that way, bro. Raziel, you gave everyone a shout out but me. Silent is in the house, said Silent Cañas. Ty 602 said, Silent, respect, homeboy. Raziel said, Silent Cañas, my bad, bro. You weren't on the list at the time and I didn't scroll down. I just got home and I'm lazy now. Crazy Chicken said, I've been to a lot of those type of momos. It be crazy. Oh, you talking about that? Was she talking about the Addy? Be careful. Raziel said, Geronimo, de los
Those are crazy.
Luciano said, what's up, Raziel? He said, Heart Life Phoenix, my dumb ass believed you. Raziel said, tearing up these tacos and getting ready to go to bed, Luciano. Ty 602 said, hindsight always 2020. Yeah, for sure. But that's the good thing. I mean, or at least we would hope, right? So if someone can learn from our mistakes, I mean, that's cool, right? I mean, that's good shit. I mean, you get some kids that actually listen to your story and say, "Man, I'm not doing that." You know what I'm saying? That would be a great accomplishment. I think, honestly, I just fuck, man. I don't want to see anybody go through any of that shit. You know what I mean? Anybody.
I think what needs to be done, though, the problem that sometimes why it probably doesn't work is because you can tell a troubled kid, hey, don't do that, this and that. And they're like, okay, whatever. The thing what you need to do is be there for them, kind of take them in like your kid. Hey, this Monday, we're going to the movies, and Wednesday I'm going to pick you up for dinner. And
Yes.
do you have homework? Let's do your homework. And you have to really invest your time like if it was your own child. You can't just go up to some troubled youth, take him out to lunch, and just say, hey, don't do what I did, and then not talk to him for a couple of months. That's not how that works.
Yeah, you have to be the male role model or female role model. Just depends on whatever the situation. But yeah, definitely you have to be that adult that they're missing in their life.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, honestly, that's a big responsibility because you can then become the next motherfucker that treats that kid bad in a way that you don't even see it. Like you just, let's say, get busy with your life and stop talking to these kids in the way that you were or whatever. Those kids now feel let down by you. So you definitely have to think about how far you're willing to go with this. And if you don't have the time, the effort, the passion to do this, just don't. It's better to not than to do it and then not be able to do it fully. And that's not saying anything bad about the person that can't. There's people that have families, they got work, they got a lot of other stuff going on, and they're not willing or they can't put that stuff to the side for somebody. And so that, I mean, that's not a slight at anybody. It's just a matter of how much you want to be in that world. You know what I'm saying? And you have to do that with the kid in mind. You cannot get involved with some kid's life, be that male role model, that person that they come to for for you to, for advice, for all of those things, and then walk out of their life too. that'd be, I think, detrimental to anything you may have done for them. It's just,
Their first thought's going to be like, man, you're just like everybody else.
yeah, for sure. Or see, I am no good. You know what I mean? No, nobody wants to. My dad left me. Now this fool came and said he did it. And that fool's gone. You know what I mean? Like I don't have anybody to look up to ask questions about. I have nobody I can count on. You know what I mean? First of all, it's a fucked up feeling. But second of all, it can lead to some. Yeah, again, it's you're breaking these kids, and there's only one way to fix them, and that's to truly, truly be there. And even that, even that may not work, but you can't take it.
It's gonna take time. It's
Yeah,
gonna
for
take
sure.
money. It's gonna take patience. It's you're gonna feel like you're not getting there anywhere, but you might be. You know what I mean? It's gonna take a lot. And then they're gonna look at you like, well, you're not my parent. You don't care. I mean, all these things are gonna happen. So it's like you just have to be there.
Yeah,
That's all they really do is need somebody just to be there. And it takes time. We were um with one of the kid that came in here, we saw him a couple of times while you were out here, babe, and
yeah,
we're still paying for, his music lessons, and we were his sisters, and she stopped for a little bit because she decided to join a sport, and when she starts back up, we will. And I mean, music lessons aren't cheap, and then when they need things, guitar straps, or the guitar string broke, or this broke on it, or all that stuff costs time, it costs money, it costs, constantly calling them every other day. Hey, are you good? Do you need anything?
yeah.
You have,
A
a
lot of people,
music class this week. Do we got to get you? Like it's like taking on another kid.
yeah, a lot of people may not know what we're talking about, but there was a kid that came in, um, who's who has a messed up situation at home. Dad's in the picture, but dad has a new wife with new kids. Then the new wife doesn't like him. And he would come on here and say that he felt that maybe it would be better if he was in prison, and that his friends were, his homies were people that loved him and all that, the same stuff we hear about. And so we ended up kind of I had him email me, and I was out here, and my girl Jovan was out there in Phoenix where he was. So we were able to reach out to him. She took him out to dinner, him and his sister. He ended up spending that Thanksgiving with her and her family. We seen him again when I went out there for Christmas, and this is last year. And then we've been in touch ever since. She ended up getting him into those music lessons, and it's
And
just,
then his sister along the way.
yeah,
I
he's a
mean,
good kid. He's a good
yeah.
kid. I think, even though troubled youth, yes, bad kid, no. He was just, I think he was looking for help, he was just, like the rest of
Just
us, I think, when at that age.
attention and love.
Yeah, we wanted that.
Attention and love. Yeah.
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 Vicky 17 said, Cricket, you've been the asshole bully in prison or a fair one? No, I always thought I was a fair individual, bro. Um, that's not to say I was always a good guy. I obviously wasn't. And needless to say, I never had the right to do a lot of the things I did. Um, but when when I was when I became a made member of the MA, and I was, like, entrusted, I guess it's a stupid word, but I mean, that's the reality. When I was entrusted with that power in there, and I could do what what we did or do, I still feel that I was always very fair. I didn't make, I wasn't a bully. And in fact, I think I was a little too soft-hearted sometimes. Um, and then sometimes I was a little too hard. I think it was definitely when I was in the street, things were very different. On the street, I was quick to the decisions were the reaction was always to kill. Um, and that was just because I think it was more because all of us were together and that was just what we did. Um, but I remember me and Jovan fighting one time because I had a friend that I lent $20 to and he didn't come back. So I took a disrespect to that and he called me on the phone. And bottom line is that it was in the works to take him out. Jovan was pissed off at me, like, why are you doing this with all your friends? And, people, you can't just go around killing people and, all that stuff. And it was, but still, I think I was very fair. That was just, that was a short period of time when we were on the street. And I think it became easier to come to that conclusion as you're doing them. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain, but still, when I was inside, I thought it very fair. And I would even talk to youngsters and tell them, like, bro, you don't want to be a part of this life. You're doing 5 years, you're 19, like, don't worry. We don't need you. And I actually said those words to a couple people, it's a couple kids, and I don't know if they felt slighted, but I was in my mind looking out for them. Luciano said, Raziel, orale, tacos sound good right about now. Silent Kanye said, Ty 602, what's good, my G? Ty 602 said, 23, full gordo. Hard Life Phoenix said, Luciano, that was my bad. Sometimes the comedian in me lets my comments ride for too long. Raziel said, kids know everything. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they know everything. And one thing about kids too, it's I notice, like, when you tell them when they're like, when they are going through things, they're like, oh, this sucks. I'm like, yeah, it does suck. The situation does suck. It's too bad for you, but what are you going to do about it? And you kind of just sometimes talk to them like that because they're like, it's going to be okay. Don't worry. And they don't want to hear it's going to be okay right now. It's not going to be okay right now. It sucks right now. This is a, a crappy moment, and if you want to cry about it, cry about it. If you want to be mad, be mad. Okay, but tomorrow's a new day. What are we going to do? How long are you going to be mad for? A couple days? Okay, then let's get over it. I mean, we got to figure it out. But to kind of come to them, like, just like a friend, like, you really do understand. Like, I really was in their position. I remember being a teenager and it was hard at times, even though I had, like, in my mind, the perfect life, the perfect everything. Being a teenager is tough. The pressure of, do I look okay? Do I have the newest this? Do I fit in? Do I, like, it's just that right there is just pressure alone. And then when you add onto it, it's even worse. I couldn't imagine, like, those were my worries. Now imagine having a messed up father or no father, no mother, then having to go home every day to somebody mistreat you. It's just adding on to it. So you have to talk to these kids also. Like, yeah, I know it sucks. That's why you got to get through school, graduate, then you're going to get a job. You can get out and have your own life. But you have to, like, be honest with them too, and not like those, people with degrees. Not that they're bad. I'm just saying it's going to be okay, and let's work through it, and let's write your feelings down. Like, sometimes that doesn't work. Sometimes just being brutally honest to get through to them.
Yeah. Raziel, our Heart Life said, thanks, cielos. Raziel said, do you know why this cup is useful? Because it's empty. Bruce Lee. Mark McKeel said, hey, Cricket. Cricket, me, the creator, bless you and your family. Gracias. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Ty 602 said, be like water, Raziel. A lot of philosophers in here today.
Okay.
Mark McKeel said, it's been a while. My wife has me working so we can eat at Mead Gardens. That is it. There's Mead Garden or May Gardens. They have both. Brazil said exactly Ty 602. And then Ty 602 said Keister stash that shit. LOL. Or like, I don't know. Ty's he's a little obsessed with Keister stashing.
Who?
Ty,
Why do you say that?
did you not just hear what he said?
What did he say?
He said they're talking about you already fucked up the joke.
Okay, well,
Heart Life Phoenix said salute to the LA Dodgers, Carter and Canas. Canas? Ty 602 said Bruce Lee was my hero, Raziel.
well,
Crazy Chicken said it'd be the older homies getting those momos for us. Yeah. And that's what sucks, bro, too, that there's so many adults that are willing to contribute to the delinquency of minors. That's a fucking charge. But you know what I mean? Like, it's gacho that an adult would do something that could, in effect, hurt kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not cool. And some of them will do it because they want to be looked at as the cool uncle or the cool brother or the cool dad. And sometimes that you don't being the cool anything is just not worth it a lot of the time. That's what gets a lot of motherfuckers in trouble. And these kids don't need a cool dad or a cool uncle. They need a fucking dad and an uncle,
mhm.
and what that definition is. They don't need they have friends. You don't need to be that.
Yeah.
Raziel said that's the whole saying, Ty 602. In order to taste my water, you must empty your cup. Oh shit. Drop
What
all
the?
your drop all your preconceived notions and be neutral. Be like water. You can't say stuff like that in front of Ty 602, bro. Sergio said, I vote no automatically.
Um,
On Hard Life? No
on
new
the
one?
ranch? Really? Wow.
That's one no vote.
It'd be your
Sergio
own
said,
people. See, Tony? See, Tony? It'd
Sergio
be
said,
your own
LOL.
people.
Raziel said, me too, Ty 602. Sergio said, just kidding, Muffin. Nope, too late. It's clocked in. Geronimo said, Timo keeping the faith and watching the antics in House of Congress. OMG. LM Rhyme is in the house. He said, what's good, Cricket, Jovan, and the Chronicles Familia? You wole, bro.
Hope you're doing better.
How you doing, brother?
Hope you had a good day today. I know you've been sick.
Sergio said, hey, what's up, LM? Raziel, or Ty said, Raziel, respect homeboy him and Waka. Waka?
Call.
Buaka? LM
Like,
said, yeah,
call.
this generation is sensitive to the material they take in. Yeah, that's true. Hard
Uh,
life. Hard
I
life
used to
said,
I used to think it was like kids just being sensitive, but some grown adults that are real sensitive nowadays too. So I've seen it.
Hard life said, sup, Optimus Rhyme. Stay away. LM says, what's up or what's good, Sergio? How you been, brother? Javier said, thought this guy was throwing me gang signs. Turned out he was a deaf mute.
Oh,
It's a Javier.
oh,
You're gonna get me canceled, fool.
I can't.
Geronimo said, my little babies gave me the flu and it's kicking tatas fandango. Lord.
Oh no,
He said, Lord.
Lord,
LM
that
Ryan said,
flu is no joke. It's no joke.
who left and started their own, said LM Ryan. Who? Who left and started their own? Javier, it happened, said Ty 602. ¿Qué pasó, Geronimo? Said LM. Geronimo said, LM Ryan, ¿cómo estás, hermano? Raziel said, the Muay Thai fighter, I think he meant fighter, right? Boacal, Thai 602. I just looked him up. I never heard of him. Luciano said, guys, I'm starving. I'm heading to Filiberto's to grab a burrito. Catch you vatos later. Damn.
Who said that?
Luciano, I wish I could do that right now.
Wow.
Give
I
me
know I can do that right now.
well, you can't really drive there.
Oh, wow. That was a low blow.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry. My vehicle's with you. I'm sorry I don't have a car out here.
Well, whose fault is that?
Like yours,
No,
Mr. Smart Guy.
man. Hey, Luciano, get an Arizona burrito and a California burrito, and then tell me which one's better.
I'm so sure he's gonna get 2 burritos.
What's wrong with that? That's
You
just
should have did that when you were out here.
I did.
We're
Remember, I got
making him
that.
spend all his money.
I got one. I got the Arizona burrito. No, I got the California one. I think the first time, and then it disappeared from the table.
Okay.
Yeah. Heart Life said, Sergio, I forgive you.
Oh, the other half?
Raziel said, Fighter, my bad. Oh, Fighter. Put some batteries in the smoke detector, said Ty. I know you hear
I
that?
know.
My girl's been telling me that for 3 days, and I'm the fucking chief of engineering.
Tell
But
you.
this is an out of order room, bro. That's why. So it's like, I should do it, though, but kind of bothers me all night. Raziel said, later, Luciano. Ty 602 said, Raziel, yeah, he's like Bruce Lee for real. LM Rhymes said, working 16, 17 hours a day now, but it keeps me out of trouble, LOL, and allows me luxuries I didn't have before.
There you go.
Good shit, brother. Good shit. You've been here you've been here since we got the nonprofit, right, LM? I don't gotta
He
show
has.
the paper and explain it again.
No, he saw it.
You
You're
don't
good.
know.
You're good.
You don't know.
Yeah, I do know. He told me. He
Man,
told me.
just for that. Fuck you.
Really?
Look, LM,
You're not gonna do it. He already saw it.
we got the nonprofit back. We're now officially a 501c3 nonprofit organization.
This guy.
Yeah, fuck you.
Mm-hmm. Now officially get your butt to work on that.
I'm gonna have my son do it.
No, not that. On the nonprofit.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I thought you meant the
And you're not gonna make him do that either. So don't even go there.
fires. Why wouldn't I make him do that?
You're right there. Seriously.
This is where I sleep, not where I work.
Okay, well don't do that.
I don't do that. The engineers do that.
Leave my baby alone.
Ty said, Muay Thai God. Oh, he's a Muay Thai God? That's what they used to call me.
No, they don't.
Raziel said, I'm going to look him up later on and see what's going on. He had a gang of belts on his wiki, LOL. Raziel said, the phone is better than the tablet. Is it really?
Yeah.
Wonder why. That's a goddamn iPad. But this
Oh.
is the Samsung S22 Plus,
God.
whatever the fuck that means. Geronimo said, finally got the judge to issue binding orders in a divorce trial. The real property shall be sold and proceeds divided 50-50. We gotta do a prenup, girl.
What?
We ain't going through all that shit. You ain't getting 50% of my motherfucking I don't know, something.
What?
I don't know. Whatever.
Okay.
Raziel said, Joanne's like, no, don't leave me with these creeps. Oh, and I damn, I'm that far behind?
Yes, because you talk too much.
Oh, I talk too much. You just sat
Yes.
here. No, fuck that. I'll start
Don't even
pointing
do
out
that
your
because
shit.
I hardly ever talk that much. Really?
Okay. I'm gonna start pointing out your shit. You just sat here for 20 minutes talking about all
20
kinds of shit.
minutes?
Fuck, this woman's
This
crazy, guys.
guy, I swear.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna do shorts, and I can't do shorts. They gotta be longs. I was gonna do her, but no, they gotta be longs.
Oh, wow. That's what we're doing.
Art
Okay.
Life said, okay, Mexican Conor McGregor. Remember when he said God recognized gods before Diaz choked them out? I didn't. I don't remember that shit. LM said, "Hey, Cricket, check this out. I was reading a post with Lil Rob. I put down, I got no respect for that dude at all. Well, I've already had several people reach out to me asking why. I grew up with the parents who told me not to snitch," said Ty602. Wait, what were you saying, LM? What happened with Lil Rob? I put down, I got no respect for that dude at all. Well, I've already had several people reach out to me asking why. AP said, "Have you even been home, Grio?" Not yet, bro. You mean from the trip? Nah. I flew in and I took a Uber straight here to work. My luggage is still in my office. I was gonna bring it up here, but I know I'm gonna go home, so I just been like getting my like whatever little outfit for the day and come up, sleep, shower, go to work, and then do it again. But tomorrow the corporate people leave. They're here now. They're staying up here now. So they'll be leaving tomorrow. So tomorrow night I'm gonna actually go home now. And then starting the day after tomorrow, I'm gonna go home every day, probably about 4 or 5 o'clock from work. I'm not gonna stay late because I need to start really focusing on the nonprofit and figuring out a real action plan and doing all that shit. So um, like Sergio said, I gotta doing like the proposal y la madre. So yeah, nah, I ain't been home yet, but I will be. Hard Life said Chuck Liddell on the screen, but I hear Cricket's voice. Stay away. Ty602 says, "Sup, pretty lady?" LOL.
Oh, thank you, Ty.
Westside Phoenix 7500 said, "What's up, homies? Watch out. Not 75th."
Oh,
Raziel
not
said
7,500.
100. Raziel said, "Tell us some jokes, Jovan."
Cricket's face. That's all I gotta say.
Ty602 said, "What did you do?" Silent Kanye said, "Cricket, what program did Chopper recover from? I'm not gonna lie, I'm going through some shit right now and I was in rehab and got kicked out today. My PO is on the verge of sending me back."
What?
First of all, brother, sorry to hear that. Chopper didn't recover from no program, brother. Oh, well, he was in the feds and he did take the in the feds, they offer you, they call it, damn, what was it called? Um it's a drug program, and if you take it, they take time off of your sentence. I don't remember what it was called. Oh, I remember now. RDAP. It was called RDAP, and it's an acronym for something. I can't remember what the acronym though is, but it's called RDAP. But he wasn't in a program when he got out. He did go to a halfway house because everybody in the feds, when you get out, you have to go to a halfway house, or you're supposed to. And so he did go to a halfway house, and he spent, I don't know how many months, I can't remember, until he was able to basically get approved to go to a apartment and all that. But he didn't have to do any kind of drug program when he got out. As far as what you're going through, brother, it's tough, homeboy. And like, I know my words ain't gonna like mean shit, you know what I mean? Because I mean, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're going through, you're just gonna have to go through it, bro. And I know that sucks that, I don't have anything better to say. I'm not good at this type of shit, bro. I really had. I'm not. I couldn't be no counselor or nothing like that. But all I can say is whatever's going on, you're gonna have to go through it and just make the decision for yourself what you want, eh? It's hard, I get it, but at the end of the day, brother, you're grown, and you got to decide for yourself what you want in your life. You know what I'm saying? And if it's important, follow through, bro. That's it. And if you have to go back because of something, take it on the chin, bro, and use that to better yourself. You know what I mean? Violation. I mean, what can you do? Maybe another year. That's chicken shit time. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. I'm not saying that it's going to be fun, but if that's what it takes, handle it like, you know, you've handled every other time, and use that time to get your shit together, bro. That's the best advice I can give, bro. Um, you just have to decide for yourself when you're done and when you're ready. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can do that for you. And no one should look down on you for not. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out your life, bro. Nobody else is in charge of your life but you. So, you know, you got to do you. But honestly,
I
brother,
I think
you
I'm
can
sorry to
definitely
interrupt you, babe,
hold on,
but
hold on.
I think
You can definitely reach out to me though. My email's at the bottom, brother. It's prisonchronicles1@gmail.com if you want to rap or something. But again, I'm not good with this advice shit, but I am here, bro. Aquí estoy. So go ahead, baby.
never mind.
Hard Life Phoenix said, Vicky 17. Ty 602 said, Fence putting you in check. How'd she put me in check? LM Rhyme said, I responded to them and told them that my connections had to read contacts to him because they financed entire operation, a gift from San Diego. He never responded, so he disrespected the gift that was given. Oh, that man. The wild one. Cricket, any more Felicia stories besides the tattoo one? What was that? What tattoo one? You know what he's talking about, babe?
No,
Huh?
no, I don't.
I don't know what story you're talking about, brother. I don't know nobody named Felicia. Geronimo says, Silent kindness during my prayers, hermano. I have been there just for today. Ty 602 said, hard labor saved my life for real. Really? Hard labor, bro? Raziel said, follow up is more important than initial contact. People want to know you care, not just youngsters. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Pequeño said, Ty, same, bro. It's all about helping you help yourself, said Raziel. LM said, snitching been going on forever. Before I even hit a prison yard, I had 87 inmates that had no housing orders around claiming fear for their lives. So day one, I was told I was going to be STG. Yeah, it's definitely not anything new. Everybody likes to pretend it is, but Silent Kanye said, so I'm trying to find a rehab to check into right now. If anyone can help me speak on it and help a brother out. That's something you should promote sometimes, Cricket. Rehab, treatment, residential centers. Yeah. Yeah. If I could learn on some of that, I definitely will. I don't know much about that, bro. And that's why I really don't speak on it. But everybody's more than welcome to come on and let us know about stuff like that. I don't know a lot of I don't know about a lot of rehab centers and all that. What the only one I remember or I've heard of from before, and I don't even know if it's still there, was Crossroads. You guys remember Crossroads? And I don't know if it's still there. I mean, I'm remembering that from like in the 90s. Raziel said, where you at, Silent Guidance? Javier said, overall, kids need role models. Maybe take them to church or a library. I think take them anywhere. Yeah, church, library. I mean, just hanging out with them, I think, is huge. When Jovan like just hangs out with this kid we're talking about, or like her nephews and niece and stuff, I can see the delight in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? They love spending time with her. She like, I mean, her niece will lay there with her head on her lap, and Joanna just be like, it's not petting, but you know what I mean, like rubbing her head, and like you just see that is it makes an impact in these kids' lives. You know what I mean? That's all they're looking for. They just want to feel, I don't know, loved, accepted, all of them things. You know. Our life did Jovan just quote, I got my mind set on you. It's going to take money and time to do it right. With that song? Luciano said, I'm back, familia. What'd you get? Ty 602 said, Fence is my new mom. How about that?
I am a good mom.
She'll definitely spoil you. My son was spoiled, but, and she'll say it and she'll admit it too. He was never a brat. You know what I mean? He was a good kid. He was definitely spoiled. LM said, where you at, Silent? Maybe I can direct you to one I might know. Are you in Phoenix? Luciano said, Cricket and White Fence, can you adopt me, please? He emailed me, babe, and asked if he can go to our wedding too.
Ooh.
Luciano, he said if we can invite him.
I don't even know if I'm gonna be there.
Me neither, if I can't wear a
So,
fucking my Dickie suit.
I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna show up at this point.
Please. You're gonna run down that motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
It's understandable.
You're on my nerves.
Raziel said, yeah, entrusted is the right word. Yeah, I think so. LM said, hello, why you always get stage fright when Cricket goes offline, Jovan? You're like a natural when he's online, and the second he goes off, you go silent fast.
I don't know.
Why do you? Because you
I
do.
don't know. I don't know. That should be my time to talk because you don't ever let me talk.
Oh my God. No, you never talk.
No. You don't even let me get a word in. So I'm gonna just mute myself the rest of the live.
Talk. You can have the whole life.
Nope, I'm done.
This woman is crazy. You see what I have to deal with, guys? Let me see. Don't make me come looking for you, said Raziel. Ty 602 said, respect, Jovan. No disrespect intended. Raziel said, you couldn't tell me shit when I was a kid. I have life on lock. Yeah, I know. That's the upsetting part of it. It was like, I don't know. We obviously we thought we knew it all. We all, it's just crazy, bro. You know how that shit goes. Let me see. LM Rhymes said, how you been, Heart Life? AP said over $20. Dang, real savage. Yeah, that was just the one incident. Vicky said, well, at least you didn't take those youngsters' lunch trays. I know, right? Die 602 said, you remember a guy named Tyler Myers, white guy? I don't. No, I don't remember Tyler Myers. Well, is he like an actor or something? I know. I know, bro. Don't make me come looking for you. Wow, this shit jump. How you been, Hard Life? Said LM Rhyme. Ray Diaz said, Cricket looks like you're falling asleep. Nah, I'm awake right now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, it went out for a second.
8P said, do I look okay? What a big worry. Right? He's clowning you, babe.
What did he say?
Do I look okay? What a big worry. Like that was one of your worries as a kid.
It was. It was. Oh, can I talk, or are we gonna? Never
What?
mind. I'm not gonna even reply to the comment because I talked too much tonight.
Oh my God, you're fucking being ridiculous. Do you want to fucking do this live or not?
Do
I mean,
you? Do you?
well, I'm right here doing it. If you want to act fucking crazy for whatever reason, let's
Oh
act
my
crazy.
goodness! You're not doing this right now.
You're not doing this. I've been trying to fucking sit here and tell you got mad because I wanted to give a fucking email out. We're gonna do this or not?
Well, I'm still here. I could have logged out a long time ago.
Oh, you could have talked too a long time ago.
All right. Well,
God damn. Gotta check the shit out of you sometime.
don't even.
Silent Kindness said, I appreciate the love too, helping each other out. It's not just a youth, grown man going through some shit right now. Yeah, it happens, bro, for real. A lot more than I think we would like to admit, you know. Raziel said, Keister stash. Ty 602 said, we are still
No.
B23. Ty said, my dad got smoked. Yeah, I remember you told us about that, bro.
No, Sergio.
Sergio.
Oh my God. Shut up.
LM Rhymes said, I did some youth, believe it or not. My STG parole officers thought I'd be good for it. I was responsible enough to try it. Actually had to go to counseling to understand how to talk to the new generation. Yeah, that's good. And that may be something that a lot of us may have to do as far as these kids today, man. They have a whole different set of lingo también. And then sometimes, you know, we don't want to allow our tempers to get in the way of trying to help these kids. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna push back. When we're trying to talk to them about all this, we're gonna get pushback from them. And the worst thing we could probably do is get pissed off and you know try to you know like check them or something. You know, try to get them to listen to you out of fear. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna work. Vicky said, you want to tell me there are grown-ups in those gangs also throwing those signs around?
They do
Um,
that around here, Vicky.
there are some. Yeah, there are actually
You don't
some.
even have to look at, you can go on YouTube, Vicky, and you'll see a bunch of grown men acting crazy, still throwing up signs, still talking about you'll get this work, I mean, and they're old, crusty old, okay? Like,
Crusty, like crust?
no, no, not that crust. I meant like the other crusty. Like, no, I didn't
Yeah, I
mean to
know.
use
I
husband.
get it. Like a crusty old man.
Yeah, and you'll see it. You don't even have to come to the United States to see that.
Yeah, that's true. Raziel said they don't know how to make chimichangas in South Texas. I hate to knock another man's hustle, but they don't. Chimichangas? South Texas. Which one's south? By the border, like El Paso?
You
Really?
know where it's at. That's where you came through. That's where you came in through.
That's where
Trying to
you can.
act.
I
I
do.
didn't.
I do have family there. I'm sure.
I'm sure you do, right? On
And
the other side of the border.
El Paso, all through Texas. Luciano said, "Guys, this burrito is bomb. Which one did you get?" Alem Ryan said, "The last couple of hours, my phone has just been really acting up, so my messages are getting changed the second I send." Raziel said, "Heisted a man's burrito." Burqueño said, "How much are those burritos? Are they both the same price?" Um, yeah, I think they're all around the same price. They're like $8 or $9, right, babe?
I think so. I think like $10.
Something like that. Yeah, they're good though, bro. But I don't think like out there and out in Albuquerque they'll probably call the Arizona one something different. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if it would be called the New Mexico, but I don't know. You guys got a Filiberto, so they should have them both too, the California and the Arizona. I would think. Luciano said, I prefer the Arizona burrito, of course. They're about $10, Burqueño, he said. Raziel said that whole thing with the cup and water means how can I teach you anything if you know everything already? You haven't been through anything to know everything. No, I know. I understood the the concept of it. I got it. The analogy. LM Rhyme said I would definitely like to volunteer for something like that. I ain't bailing on shit. Not when it comes to something like that. That's what happened to me, and I don't want to be that person. Absolutely, bro.
Who said
That's
that?
LM
Oh yeah.
LM Rhyme. Yeah, it definitely. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. And you guys know, I think Marucas feels the same way. I mean, we've been apart over a year now, just in anticipation of getting this nonprofit off the ground. Um, I mean, we're serious about this. I mean, we're passionate about it, uh, and I hope that, and I do. I know. I actually know that some of you are probably right there with us on that. Raziel said, "I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you how to do it."
Oh,
Ty 602 said, "Filiberto's amazing." It is. Hard Life said, "Sup, Burqueño, Chicken Ray D." What's Chicken Ray D? Chicken?
mhm.
Oh, Chicken and Ray D. Is that what you're talking about? That chicken up there? And Ray Diaz. Burqueño said, Luciano, they're pretty big, que no? Yeah, they are big, bro. They are big. Raziel said, yeah, sound and video quality are better on the phone. Yeah. What about, but on my computer, it's better, right? When I do it at home?
I think your tablet's just old.
Could be. Hey, with that, it's only like a year old, ain't it? Year and a half or something? 2 years?
No,
It's older than that?
It's like 3 years old.
Oh. So I guess
Maybe,
it's time to buy a new one.
maybe 2 years.
Vicky17 said, Raziel, where can I get that dope, bro? Raziel said, someone gave me that knowledge. Vicky17 changed my life. Luciano said, yeah, they're big burritos, LOL, Burqueño. Burqueño said, Tony? And he waved. Let me see something. Raziel said, I used to get 2 to 3 meals out of those chimichanga plates, Luciano. Yeah. What I like too is that chorizo plate. They had the chorizo, the beans, the rice, the tortillas, and a drink. You know, it was all that shit for like $7 or $8, and it was a lot. Like, yeah, that shit was good. I think I still have a picture of that. I took a picture. It was like my first time when I went back to Phoenix for holidays, and I ordered that shit. Raziel said, "Damn, haven't even unpacked yet." Nah, not yet. Um, I just been pulling stuff out of the luggage, kind of, you know. Uh, Sorry, I'm trying to get the tablet, see if it's charged up. Raziel said, "Cricket's grinding." Raziel, the carne asada fries last me 2 meals," said Luciano. Oh shit, AP, he kills he eats like 3 carne asada fries a night.
That's AP snack.
Right? Carne
Hmm.
asada fries a night. Ah, there's that. AP said she talked for 20 minutes about get over it. About get over it.
Oh, yesterday.
AP says she got real aggressive.
Oh, about getting over it.
Yeah.
No, I think that some people kind of, when you're older, you just get anxious and impatient. Please take that off.
He asked. I gotta give them what they want, babe.
Oh God.
Ty 602 said, "Where's the 23 pick?"
Oh my god, I'm done.
You're such a hater, man. You just don't like the fact that I look young.
You don't. You, okay. Okay.
What were you saying about the getting over it?
I forgot.
You forgot.
I lost my train of thought. See, you interrupted me. If I remember, I'll say it.
It was the picture that interrupted you. I get
I
it.
know. Scared me.
Luciano, that's what I'm talking about. Those fries were my change up for the week, said Raziel. RDAP, Residential Drug Abuse Program, said Raziel. Yeah, there it is. But that's in the feds, bro. I don't think they have like a street version as far as the feds are concerned. Or maybe they do. I don't know. LM Rhymes said, "That's really cool. You guys did that with this kid to help change, correct one's life is a real achievement. Kudos for that." Yeah, that was all her. I was out here, so I couldn't really be involved too much. But yeah, it was real cool, eh? Ty 602 said, "You were done when you bent the knee." Yeah. Geronimo said, "Silent Cañas, Prison Chronicles 1 at gmail.com. Heartlife said, "Silent C, praying for you, man."
Mhm.
AP said, "The way Giovanna say never mind," and then he put you swimming, running, and climbing again.
Oh,
He
where
said,
am I going?
"You sure you want to marry her?" AP. Cricket, is Bird still there or alive? Yes. Well, he's not there, but he is alive. He's on the street. Um, I got a drawing. I got a picture. It's in the, what's it called? Can't remember what that's called. In the community highlight for members, I got a picture of Bird in there. We used to call him Costanza because he looked like Costanza from Jerry Springer. Ty 602 said, "AP LOL. La Frontera is still there," said Raziel. Vicky said, "AP, son, dad, what should I get? A dog or a woman? Father, son, it depends. What you want? Get destroyed, your couch, or your entire life?" Get
Well,
that,
that
baby?
was not nice.
AP says she forgets she's on probation. She does, bro. She's on the verge of getting violated her damn self. But
Well, thank you for that, AP. Thanks. Thanks.
Jerry Springer, is that what I said? Jerry Springer? What was that called?
It was Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah, same thing. You know what
said
I meant.
Jerry Springer?
I guess. You know what I meant. Costanza. Remember when Costanza Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Tay 602 said, "There's a bluebird on my shoulder. Should I kill it?"
No.
LM Rhyme said, "I agree 100% with you, Jovan. Those that I've helped, I'm still in contact with daily, and brutally honest is the best way to go, at least for me. Might not work for everybody."
Thank you. At least somebody agrees with me in here. Appreciate that.
Raziel said, "This is La Frontera, Silent Cañas." Oh, that's what you were saying. Okay. Let me go back. La Frontera is still there. So there's one right there, Silent. La Frontera is a rehab. Raziel put the
You can pick which one you go to?
link up. Yeah, I mean, if you got insurance and all that, you could just, yeah, go to whatever you want. Sometimes if you don't, but you tell your PO like you think you need that instead of going to prison, sometimes they'll foot the bill. You know what I mean? The feds definitely. I don't know about the state, but the feds will pay for it. They'll send you to a place and instead of sending you to prison. LM Rhyme said, "There's a bluebird on my shoulder. Should I kill it?" LOL. I remember when I first came out South Central Cartel. No, that was well, South Central Cartel was around the same time, but that's RBL Posse, bro. Remember? Raziel said, "Here's another one, silent. www.samhc.com. There it is. Another one. Geronimo said, Raziel, right on, hermano. Silent Kanyes, there's your ticket, hermano. Wacha? Jack in the Box is in the house. He said, how you doing, Miss Cricket?
Oh, hi, Jack in the Box. It's been a minute. I
Yeah.
hope you're doing well.
Raziel said, they'll work with your PO and give you some paperwork so you won't get violated if things aren't too bad. Yeah, a lot of those places will. And usually POs will take it. They don't got room to be locking fools up like that. The wild one said, I meant Lugos, Felicia. Oh, remember? Remember the one with the Emmett tattoo? I was wondering if they were any more crazy stories. Yeah, I remember what you're talking about now. Hey, that was Hank Lugo. He was actually from Florencia, from Califas originally, and he became a carnal in Arizona. But yeah, man, he fell in love with that punk and Felicia, and then yeah, he tattooed. Actually, he tattooed property of La M on that motherfucker, on that on his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. He was he got killed, obviously. But yeah, I don't know about any more stories like that per se. There wasn't. Uh, I mean, a lot of people will nowadays. You know, nowadays is a lot different. Back in them days, man, them dudes were running around with them with punks and all that, and but you weren't supposed to like fall in love and shit like this fool did. But it was a crazy. That was crazy. LM Rhymes said, right on, Raziel. Good looking out, brother. Raziel said, Geronimo de los Cielos, LM Rhymes. Give him the fist. LM said, whenever I text it, talk, it shuts off your audio. So with my Apple at 10, I forgot how long I've already extended it, so I missed stuff. LOL. Good, man. Life is really good right now. That's good, brother.
That's good.
Geronimo says, Silent Caños, there's also Community Bridges Incorporated in Phoenix. CBI, said Geronimo, silent. LM said, how's everything going for you too, Cricket and Jovan? Hope all is well, blessed. Hey, you don't know, huh? Or do you? I asked her to marry me, bro. Um, basically, like, put her on probation. She's in a little trouble right now. But, serio, for New Year's, I uh, I finally went ahead and proposed. I was going to do it for Christmas, and they fucking lost the ring en route. But I definitely I got it, and so I did it for New Year's. As the ball dropped, I got on my knee, bro, and I asked her to marry me, and she snatched the ring out of the box.
I didn't snatch it.
She, babe, you snatched it.
I didn't snatch it.
And
Don't
then
do that.
she's putting it on her finger, and she's asking me, why am I putting this on my own finger? It was funny. We got a video of it, which maybe we'll have to play it at the wedding.
Oh my goodness. All right.
LM said, yeah, those belts that are really sensitive these days have TikTok to blame. The belts? I don't know what
What?
that, I don't know. He said, yeah, those belts that are really sensitive these days have TikTok to blame. But I don't think he meant belts. He must have said something else. Raziel said, that's why I said I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you how to do it. I thought people were trying to run me and didn't want to listen to what they were saying until someone said that. Oh, yeah. Until someone's. Yeah, that's actually a good one. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you how to do it. Burqueño said, gang, gang, peep this, cut, trip out. All words needed to talk to the youth. He said, gang, gang.
That's what they say.
Cuh,
Bruh.
bruh. They do say that a lot. Raziel said, further west like McAllen and Brownsville. Oh, okay. Geronimo said 602-273-9999 is CBI number, Silent. I'll put it up right there so Silent can check it out. AP said, Giovanna, I think you're what the paisas call la tóxica. Ooh.
Okay, well, I'm not, so don't do that to me.
AP going hard again.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, she's not tóxica. I don't allow tóxica in my life.
You just make me crazy sometimes.
I know, girl. You like it, huh?
Shut up.
As y'all said, those damn taquaches and that cuh after everything they say and that haircut. I know. That's weird. Luciano said, Raziel, hey, you got that Chico's Tacos at least. Raziel said, no, bro, I haven't seen it here. They have La Palenque. It's good. It's good, bird. They don't know anything about chimis. Chimichangas. AP said, especially when you see a group of Edgars swaggering together, chale. We seen that at the mall, remember, babe? That little group of them.
Where?
When we were at Westridge. And you pointed them out.
Oh, yeah, there was a bunch of them.
Alan Rhymes said, I thought you knew everything's better in California. Haven't you seen their posters? They got happy cows. Silence said, Geronimo, I don't need to detox. I'm 64 days sober. I was in that rehab at Axiom Care. I was about to graduate, but I did something I shouldn't have, and they discharged me for it. My sobriety is important. Oh, well, that's good, bro. He said, and I'm not ever going to fuck that up. That's good, bro. So you've made that decision. That's good. LM Rhymes said, Giovanna's correct. I didn't see the episode where you had your paper showing everybody you're a nonprofit. So congratulations, you two. That is a real achievement. See?
What?
He said, or maybe he said, I did see the episode. Huh?
He did see it already. He's been here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raziel said, so good you had to get a pic. She said, that's just a snack, Heart Life. Don't play. Geronimo says, Silent CBI has rehabs and they have funding. They're not just detox. Raziel says, Silent, you think you're going to get violated? AP said, I eat one carne asada fry a week, and I didn't eat any for like 3 weeks.
How come?
Luciano said, who's that vato, your little brother or something? Who? What vato?
Mm-hmm.
LM, I don't have no little brothers. I don't know if you're talking to me, but LM Rhymes said, Kelly No runs the STG unit for Arizona. That's my old parole officer. Really good guy. He might be able to help you with something. Yeah, I actually talked to a lot of the gente from the like, so they have, I don't know if you remember, I'm trying to think of his name now. He used to be a lieutenant, and then it was him and Sergeant Lieutenant Reina. Now he's like part of like, it's still the Department of Corrections obviously, but he's like the part of like the corporate or whatever you would call it. No longer like a placa wearing the uniform type shit, but he was a lieutenant for many years under the STG. I'm actually in touch with him and a few other people, and I've talked to them about Um, like talking to youngsters that are headed into the joint. Like those are all things that I've already had conversations about. But I really think that it was important to get this nonprofit for them to see that, I got to build credibility, bro. Right now, I am my record to these people, and so it's just going to take a little bit of time to give myself some credibility, and then I think that some doors will open like that. AP said she forgot because it was mentiras.
No, I didn't forget because I got cut off again for the second time. So that's why I was just over it at that point.
Raziel said AP, laughing. AP said she just be on here flapping the gums, all illegal.
Not illegal.
Geronimo says silent kindness, congratulations on 64 days. Every day clean is a miracle. AP said Simone. AP said, you mean Jerry Seinfeld? You said Jerry Springer. Yeah. Same thing, said Porqueño. He's laughing. Geronimo said, I clearly remember my PO at 51st and Olive was ready to take me to Alhambra. That was a trip. I went to 51st and Olive parole office too. That was my first time. Yeah. 51st and Olive. AP said they're both Jewish. Oh, Seinfeld and Springer. Geronimo said, silent, we do care, hermano. Yeah, we do, said Razio. Luciano said, rest in peace to the punk lover. Stay away. Burqueño said, after I do a text talk, I speed the video up to catch up with itself so I don't miss anything. Oh, does it stops for a minute, huh? Oh, because you're talking. I get it. You're doing the text talk. That's why 480 used to be so far behind. I don't know if you guys remember. He'd be answering questions like 30 minutes later. Raziel said, Cricket's got Jay on timeout. No, I don't.
I'm not on timeout. I'm not on timeout. I choose just to,
Raziel said, now I see why she's on timeout. Can't be snatching rings, hater Jay. AP said, are you going to dance Lady in Red at the wedding? Yes.
No, we're not.
Yes, we have to play that song.
No.
What the fuck? What do I get out of all this?
Nothing.
No, I'm not. No, that song is definitely. That's one of my favorite songs.
I'm not dancing to that song though as like the main dance. Like you're crazy.
No, the main dance can be.
Don't even think, because I'm gonna say something dumb.
Ooh, how about Firme Heina?
Oh my lord.
See, that's romantic, babe. Luciano said, are you going to play SPM at the wedding? I don't
Probably
think so.
not.
I highly doubt that one. Raziel said, ouch, La Toxica Chancla's on its way, bro. Hard Life said, good night, folks. I can do the wedding. I'm doing one in April.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm gonna have if my cousin Barbara bails out on us, I'll let you know, Tony.
She hasn't bailed in.
She can.
No, she can't.
She can. She's a judge. She can.
She's not a judge. She's nothing. Sergio said, when mom and dad are fighting, no quemaca. Sergio del Burque, Sergio Raziel laughing. Big Chang said, what up, homeboy? I put my Gmail on there last night. Did you get it? I talked to the other homeboy and he acting brand new. I do got it now, bro. I do got it now. I didn't see your Gmail, though, but I did get your number. Luciano said I was referring to that pic you posted on the middle of the screen earlier, your sobrino or something. That's me, bro. I still look the same. What you mean?
Thank you. Finally, somebody that agrees with me. Jeez.
What you talking about, Luciano? Look, bro, come on. Don't play me. You're joking, right? You're trying to play around? Look, I look exactly the same as I did that day.
No, you don't.
I just got a goatee now. Same shit. Damn, this fool said my sobrino or something.
Hmm.
Ah, he's just clowning. Raziel said exactly, cricket, building credibility and a track record. That's what I want to help with. I have some good connections too, but they're not going to listen to anything without good paperwork. Yeah, for sure. Rome wasn't built in a day, Carnalia. Absolutely. You see it, how long it took to just get it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's all about time, but I got patience. That's for damn sure. Raziel said, Crick said, where's my issue? Big motherfucker said, no honey bun cake, no lady in red dance. What the frick? You got some serious thinking to do, Grillo. Like, right?
Hmm. You do. You
Ah.
do.
Sir just said LOL. AP said, Barbara, the one that sentenced Grillo, she didn't sentence me. She transferred me to adult court. But yeah, same fucking thing. Set
Yeah,
my bond at 100,000.
that's the one.
It's a fucking 17-year-old kid. Thanks. Sidon said, thanks for everyone that helped. I wrote all that shit down and gonna be on that phone all day tomorrow. Yeah, do that, brother. It's important. You know what I was reading? Actually, Geronimo sent me earlier. There's a new director for the Arizona Department of Corrections now that's coming from Maine. He was a deputy something or other out there, but now he's going to be the new director of ADOC. And so then I went back and started reading stuff on Maine's prison system, and it looks like they're not bad, eh? Um, it looks like they got a lot of uh, a lot of good things out there. You know what I'm saying? That, like it was saying that they have almost like a drug rehab shit in their pinta and stuff like that. Um, it's a trip, man. So hopefully we'll see what this brings, man. We'll see what it ends up being like in the Department of Corrections in Arizona if he can actually do some good. I know for a while there, people had hope when that lady Dora Shriro came in, um, but that ended up being busted. So, a ver, Luciano laughing. Fool. Giovanna thinks she's gonna run the wedding just like she thinks she runs the lives. The only thing she runs is from the migra.
Oh,
You got you jump. There's a little emoji again. You see it?
okay. Well, that was a good one, so I'm not even gonna say anything back.
Raziel said, "Got you." Silent prayers. AP said, "How romantic? Why her?" Silent said, "Cricket, you skipped two of my messages,
Oh,
bro. Did
shit.
I? I didn't see them, bro. This fucking sometimes, bro. The YouTube will just they won't come through, brother. Because I'm looking right now. The last one I got of you on here was when you said, Geronimo, I don't need detox. And right after that, you said, and I'm not ever gonna fuck that up. And then you put, I just, and that was it. And there's nothing else, bro, until this one where you said, thanks everyone for the help that helped. I wrote all that shit down. So I don't know, brother. I don't know what happened. I don't know. YouTube, sometimes they just don't, they drop the shit. I don't know. I don't know how that works, bro. I don't get it sometimes. Um, but yeah, for real. If it's something that you need a response to, it's important. Throw it in there again, brother. Big motherfucker said, AP? Hey, what the hell happened? She left? I think her phone died, huh? Or she mad. See what you guys did, fucking AP? You made me yell at her, fool. Big Chango said, hey, bro, a lot of doors is open my way. I'm active in the community. I think it'll be beneficial. Yeah, brother, for real. Um, the more of us that get together and do this is obviously the better, bro. Um, I got a few people behind me and with me on this Jale también. So uh, I'm for real. If you know, if we can get more people involved that are serious about this and that want to help the youth as far as we can, you know what I mean? I'm with it, brother. That's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. And I want to be the emphasis that I have, brother, and I don't know how you feel about it because different people feel different ways, but I go hard on the clicas homes. I let it be known that I think that they're predators that prey on children, on kids, bro, youngsters that are trying to just be cool and try to, um, they're trying to impress, and these fuckers give them beacos and have them put in work and do stuff that they wouldn't otherwise do and throw their lives away, bro. And in the end, these vatos ain't shit but a bunch of fucking, backstabbing ass dudes, betraying ass motherfuckers. And so when I say stuff like that, a lot of people are like, man, why you gotta, poke at the hunt, the beehive y la madre. I ain't worried about that shit. Them fools already want to whack me, bro. So I say what I want, and they can feel whatever they want to feel about that. I think it's more important to be truthful with these kids and tell it like it is. But anyways, I just want to let you know that that's kind of the route I take, and just so you can obviously make a open-minded decision on whether you want to ride with that. You know what I mean? Obviously, you don't have to talk the same way I do. I'm just saying. For sure. Luciano said, AP's got them jokes. Laughed my fucking ass off. Big Chunk said, damn, oh boy, remember that picture? I was young right there, bro. That picture was, I was in the joint. I think I wasn't even 23 right there. I think right there I was like 20, 21, eh? Yeah. Geronimo said, Big Chong's right on, hermano. Prison Chronicles 1 at gmail.com. Luciano said, órale, good night, homies. Catch you vatos later. Órale, bro. Big motherfucker, ¿cómo estás, hermano? Hey, Chango, también, bro. He said, AP, no, they didn't. My phone died. You charge it yet, babe? Come back. Chango, I'm in touch with a couple of the other ones también that we were in there with. You spoke on a couple of them. I know you did that interview, and you were talking about Gente that you did time with. And I've been in touch with a few of them también. So, and some of them want to be, involved and all that también. So, it's a trip, bro. A lot of people are really have the same passion, bro. It's just a matter of doing it. A ver. Geronimo said, Big motherfucker, ¿cómo estás, hermano? Big motherfucker said, Geronimo, más o menos, hermano. Thanks for asking. There's my girl. Hey.
Hey.
AP was talking shit, babe. I tried to tell him to stop.
Mm-hmm.
AP said
Haters.
he said the migra came, they got her.
No, my phone said it was at like 4% and then it just died. That's why I'm like, it didn't even get to 1. Like, what the heck?
This is crazy. Burkeni said, peace, Luciano. AP, no, they didn't. My phone died. Said, she couldn't get away this time, said AP. He said, sure it did, Giovanna. Raziel said, you ran off, Jovan. Awesome person, AP. He's laughing. Burkini said, LOL. LM Rhyme said, ever since I heard the honey bun cake, I've been stuck on it. I haven't seen one, and I'm thinking about maybe even especially ordering mine just so I can have one, LOL.
Oh my God.
Just come to the wedding, bro. We're going to have one.
No, we're not.
It's gonna be.
Go ahead and order you one, because that's when you're gonna get it.
We're gonna have like it'll be like the size of a normal cake, but it'll look just like a honey bun, bro. And we might even have like 3 tiers. You know what I mean? The honey buns get smaller and smaller as it goes up. Telling you, huh?
I don't know what wedding you're gonna be at.
Hey, tell me that's not romantic.
No, it's not.
You're a hater.
Oh my God. What the heck?
What happened?
That's dumb.
The what?
That's dumb.
The what's the honey bun
The
cake?
idea, yes, the whole idea.
That's not dumb. That's I don't even know how to talk to you.
I-
Raziel said, I didn't see you there, Cricket's white fence. My
Mhm.
bad. AP said, come back, Miss Cricket. It's all banter. LF Rhymes said, the kid said, I'm on the lookout too. Oh, Raziel said that. Are you looking for a honey bun cake too, bro?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, we might have to make another little business, honey bun cake business. Silent Kanye said, right after LM was talking about Kelly Noel STG shit. I don't know. And then after Luciano said he was referring to the picture of you, they weren't important though. One of them, I was saying my bad for taking over over the. No, bro, taking over your cast. LOL. But I'm a crash too. Thanks again to everyone for the love and support. Good night to you, Cricket too, and the wifey. You don't have to apologize, brother, for something like that. If you need Skina, like you need to rap to us and all that, you're more than welcome to take over the live, bro. You're going through some shit and we're definitely here. This thing
If we see you again next time, I have some things I'd like to say to you, but on the next live, since I didn't get you on this one. But you have a good night. Be safe. We'll talk to you again, okay?
this woman, boy.
This guy.
LM Rhymes said, Razia, I think it's just going to be a game changer. Yeah, those jelly filled LM Rhyme syndicate. Razia.
That's what you're talking. Oh my God! Please stop.
You're talking about the honey buns. Big
I
Chango
thought he was
said,
talking about something important.
that is important. What do you mean?
Jeez.
Big Chango said, already no, bro. Crash dummies. Yeah. Unfortunately, bro, it's hard to admit it, you know what I'm saying? But we were exactly that. But at least we can speak on it as honestly as possible. You know what I mean? A lot of people are afraid to speak up. And I guess, it's understandable. Nobody, people aren't just looking for problems, you know what I mean? But if the problem's already there, why not take advantage of it? You know what I mean? To do something good. Big Chunk said, and I'm all for it. You got to push hard on that line. That's what's up, homie. Yeah, we do, bro. I mean, that's one of the things that I think maybe turns a lot of people away from what I do, because I've heard that people are like, we support you and this and that, but why do you got to poke the bear type shit? You know what I mean? But I don't see a way of doing it without poking the bear. I think the bear is the problem. And so, when these kids are trying to, they're trying to oppress a bunch of motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about you, and you think somehow they care about you, and they're gonna be your carnales and your familia y la madre, and in the end they fucking betray you and all that shit. I think that's the problem. Hey, P said, can there be a taco dude?
No, we're not having Mexican food.
What kind of food are we gonna have?
We eat Mexican food every single day. Why would we have it for a wedding?
Because we're Mexican.
Oh, we have to have something different.
What? Chinese?
No, like fish or something
I
like
don't like
seafood.
seafood.
Okay, then let's like chicken then.
Really?
Yes, really.
Because we never eat chicken.
We do, but well, for you because you eat seafood.
I want Mexican food, so you could have chicken. Uh-oh. Tom Dorfler, he proposed.
Tom, where you been?
Yes, I did, brother.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence.
I did, Tom. Hey, and as great as that is, and how all that, check it out, Tom. Not just because you're here now, I want to tell you
There he
both
goes.
things at the same time. We also got approved for the 501c3 nonprofit, bro. We're technically a nonprofit organization that can take tax exempt monies. But yeah, I proposed, brother, on New Year's night. You know, I figured 21 years, bro, she deserved me. You know what I mean?
Well, it's good to see you, Tom. I hope you're doing well. I know that last year was a bit much, but I hope you're doing well, and we all miss you, of course.
Yeah, for sure. LM Rhyme said we got all kinds of flavors of honey buns out here, and this out. I never knew there was so many different types. So once I heard the honey bun cake, I thought out here in the South, I got options.
Oh my gosh.
For real, bro. You can go on Amazon, you can find a bunch, but we gotta find like a real cake maker that can make a big ass cake, but make it look exactly like a honey bun. You know what I'm saying? I think that shit'll be cool.
I'm not having a honey bun cake. I'm not. I'm sorry. It's not happening. I'm
Well,
not having a honey bun cake.
we
That
could have
sounds
two
so
parties.
ridiculous.
We could have two parties.
No, we're not. And then you want it to look like a honey bun. It'd be one thing to be the flavor, but you want it to look like it. That's just what?
That's a honey bun cake.
Okay, no.
I didn't say honey bun flavored cake. I don't give a fuck if it tastes like it. I want it to look like it. They'll probably boo the fondue, or what was that fondant,
Fonda.
fondue, huh? What was it?
Bondi.
Fondue. LM said, "Oh shit, how you been, Tom?" Burqueño said, "That's exactly what we're here for." That's right, absolutely. We're not your average YouTube channel, bro. We're a little bit more boring here, but we care. We're like the Or like the Channel 12, they used to have the little twinkles that went across and said, "The more you know." Geronimo said, "Tom D, right on." Vicky said, "Never trust a woman who doesn't kick it with the honey bun cake."
Really, Vicky? Really?
Hey, you know what? You know what? Maybe we could do is
I don't know.
like when we kick off the nonprofit and we do like a opening party, we can have a honey bun cake. What you think? It's not at the wedding,
I'm just gonna stay silent for a minute
but
because
wedding
I have no words.
we gotta have German chocolate.
Oh, God, another nasty cake.
LM Rhyme said, "Yeah, I agree with you, Cricket. When I got released, I made the decision to not go back. It was hard for a violent offender to cut cold turkey, LOL, but it's almost been 20 years since I was released." So that's good shit, bro. I'm coming up on 7, and it wasn't that hard, bro, but I'm coming up on 7 on the streets, but I was done with that life for about 20 as well. I mean, I walked away from all the bullshit, even though I was still in prison. I left the gang shit, the violent shit in 2004, I think it was. So, yeah. LM Rhyme said, Vicky fully agreed with you. Silence said, Mrs. Cricket, you can't do that to me in the time of need, LOL. Now that you said that, you have to tell me because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Oh, no, don't put that on me.
I wish she would tell you because I know she has good insight when it comes to addiction and drug shit. She's trying to prove a point to me, but honestly,
No, I don't. I don't have insight on that because I've never used drugs in my life and I never fought addiction. I don't know that.
I know,
All I
but you
was
have.
gonna say to him earlier was, I know that it's hard when you first get out because I was with this one here and it seems frustrating, but you're gonna have to start from the bottom and work your way up. You're gonna have to take those crappy jobs. You're gonna have to probably take 2 jobs. You're probably gonna have to take, you know, a cook at Burger King or something. You're gonna have to take one of those jobs and start from the bottom and work your way up. It just is what it is, and you're gonna get frustrated.
Mhm.
But eventually you can work your way up to be something. That's not for long term. That's just to get you through.
Yeah.
That's all I was gonna say earlier.
But what I meant about insight is that you have seen the effects of that shit. And I think you have because you've never fucked with anything, I think you have a more like a clear mind as to what how that affects people. You know what I'm saying? Like the rest of us can talk about how it affects us and what we think it affects other people, but you've never fucked with shit. So you can actually sit there and say, well, this is how we see people that do that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people think it's a weakness, but I don't think they understand how that grabs a person. You know what I mean?
I the way I see it, it's gambling. And I always lose every time I gamble at the casino.
Hmm.
And you're gambling with your life. And you're not always going to win. So if you like to gamble, then there it is,
Yeah.
you know.
Especially nowadays when they're putting that fucking shit in everything, that fentanyl, bro. No one knows what that has. I mean, they've even found weed that had fentanyl in it, bro. Like kids, I think, who was telling me? You, baby, right? That kid was saying that he knew a kid that had a gummy.
Um yeah, so there was this kid that he got a gummy thinking it was an edible with weed, and he left it somewhere in his room, like on the, I don't know, and his 2-year-old brother got it and ate it thinking it was a candy, and he died. There was fentanyl in it.
Yeah,
And now the little baby's dead, a 2-year-old, and now the 16-year-old brother is sitting in juvie right now because they're charging him with the murder of his brother.
yeah. It's just crazy. That I think is that is probably right now the most serious problem in this world of ours. You know what I mean? Like in the criminal, what I mean, that you could just smoke weed, bro, and fucking die because some fucking idiot put fentanyl in it. Like it's crazy the shit that's being done, and like she said, it's gambling on another level. The good thing is, I think, on that end is now that it's legal, you can find the stuff in these places and know that it's at least clean. Um, but you have to stay away from the rest of that shit. I mean, death can come at any moment from that other shit. Geronimo said, LM Rhyme, excellent, hermano. Tom said, Yardbird and honey bun cake. See, everybody agrees, babe. AP said, if you're not having Mexican
Um,
food, then some steaks with mashed potatoes and buttered bolillos. That might be good. Steak with mashed potatoes, bolillos, and corn. Huh. You got to do that. Hold on, I got to get my charger for this phone. Talk, babe.
okay, well, there you go.
No,
What?
so are you talking?
No.
Chinese food at a Mexicano wedding sounds about right.
Well, I don't know. I just think that like people eat Mexican food every day. Why would they want to eat it again on an occasion? That's just me. I don't know.
I don't know. I think you have to have it. Part of the celebration.
Mm.
Vicky17 said, Buqueño, it's 2023, bro. The wild one said, compromise and have half Mexican food and half seafood with honey bun cake.
Oh my God.
That sounds good to me. I'll compromise with you, girl.
I don't even know if I'm gonna be there at this point.
Burqueño said, LOL. Big Chango said, did somebody say honey bun? You know how we do
Oh
it.
my God.
That's what I'm talking about. LM Ryan said, it's been hard, Geronimo. Some days you think they want a motherfucker back, but I won't allow the beast to be fed. I found so much peace in my life.
Yeah.
Tom said, doing well as I can. John sold the house and we moved him to Missouri, end up owning the house for 44 years. Wow.
Oh,
Hey, bro, like, I know that's probably fucking sad as shit, but it had to have sold for a good amount, bro, like, in that area. And the way Phoenix is just crazy with the prices. Tom said John went on his first airplane in 63 years. He had never been over 55 miles per hour in his life. He acted like a little kid. It was cool.
oh.
That's funny. That's good shit.
Mm,
So he's in Missouri now, huh?
mm.
That's crazy. Buchanan said, used to make cakes for a living. I'll send you some pictures. She'll make a honey bun cake. I'm not even lying either. Ooh, Burqueño.
Oh,
He didn't say who, but okay, send that.
oh,
Sergio said, a honey bun is your guy's trademark. How could you not have one at your wedding? It's literally what you're known for.
okay. Well, Sergio, stop talking.
Hey, well, I wouldn't go as far as to say that that's literally what I'm known for. That's it? Motherfucking honey bun? Now I'm crushed.
It's better than all the other negative stuff.
Well, that's true. Tom said, congrats to you both on all the achievements. Thank you, brother. Sergio said, what's up, Tom? Burqueño said, just don't tell her it's for a wedding. Who? Oh, your ruca or something? Because you didn't say who, bro.
He said his wife.
Oh, did he? Later on?
Yes.
Oh, okay. There it is there. So we got it, babe. Ray Diaz said, Cricket said, I don't want chicken. She said fish, LOL. She said both. Raziel said, the more you know. Yeah, remember that? NBC? Tom said, I've been just sleeping with trans women, so when I give a reach around, it feels like I poked all the way through.
Oh my God.
This motherfucker's stupid. Not Felicia.
Oh.
You guys get me fucking banned. I'm gonna be like motherfucking. What's that dude's name? LOL. Tom said, "Wow." One LM said, "Yeah, me too." Tom. LOL.
Oh my God.
Vicky said, "Tom." LOL. Tom said, "My brother gets out in November after 22 years straight. Touch on what he will go through after all that time inside. What is he gonna go through, brother? I think it's definitely he's gonna be. I think anxious. I want to say scared, but it's not that. It's anxious. It's It's
This
babe.
this phone is being retarded. It's not even charging my phone.
Might be time for a new one already.
So I'm gonna just get off before it actually hangs up on you again.
Just chill. When it hangs up, it hangs up.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I just want to say like good night before.
do that. Cool. Go ahead, babe.
Oh no, I'm just like good night, everybody. Like it's I sign
Got-
off.
You got Tom in here. All these people got to say goodnight better than that.
Oh, I know what you're talking. I don't want to interrupt you.
This motherfucker. Oh,
Anyway, Tom, it was really nice to see you. I hope your brother is doing well. And I don't know if you've heard, I think they moved Ben. I hope he's okay. I think they're moving that whole housing death row. Something about that. I wonder if you know about that. Yeah, I just want to say goodnight to everybody and see you guys tomorrow.
for sure. But she's still gonna stay on. Hopefully, it won't die. We'll end it though as soon as I get to the end of the comments. That way, hopefully, we make it till she dies. I got that burqueño. I seen it came through, but I'm not gonna click on it right. Well, maybe I can click on it. He sent me pictures of the cakes, babe.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah?
oh shit. Oh, he got a Pennywise one. Ooh, that'd be
Hey,
a
you
cool one.
froze. You're frozen.
Could you hear me though?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There was a Pennywise one, and those are some nice fucking cakes. We got it, babe. That's our honey bun cake maker.
Not a Pennywise one, though. We're not. Don't be dumb, for real.
Anyway, Tom, about your brother, for real though. I know we jumped ahead and didn't answer your question. I think anxiety will be a big thing. Hopefully, he's got it in his mind that he's just done with that shit. That
Mhm.
he's gonna, he's just gonna do him, and that he's not gonna go back. You know what I mean? I think that's important. Obviously, for not saying anything you don't know. Um, support is the biggest thing he needs. So hopefully he's gonna have that. And I think you said right, he has a ruca out here. You know,
Is your brother that's out there with you now, is he still out, Tom? Because this is another brother, right?
this is the one that's torcido. But which one are you talking about? Then his
I,
other
I,
one's in Missouri now.
I thought there was one that lived by you, Tom.
Could be. I don't remember. Tom disappeared for so long.
I remember.
Gotta make him feel bad.
Remember when he ran? He took all his stuff over there.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
He took because he thought I was telling on him. Fucking Tom. We should tell that story. There's a lot of people in here that wasn't there for that. Oh shit.
That one. That's the one I'm talking about.
Well, I'm gonna tell that story tomorrow. I know we're finishing up tonight, but I gotta tell that one. That shit was hilarious. He said Ruben is still in Browning right now, and that's me too.
Oh, okay.
LM said that's good news, Tom. 22 is a lot of years. I believe my older brother just celebrated his 37 years in prison. I don't know, celebrated, bro. But he probably did, huh? They got a honey bun cake. Big Chango said, bro, let her do her thing, man. Sometimes you got to take the high road. I also deal with relationships, helping them strive a better bond. Bro,
Okay.
she was supposed to ask me to marry her, bro.
Thank you.
I asked her instead. So
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
I've already done enough, brother. So now I need a honey bun cake. I'm gonna wear a Dickie suit. Well, I don't know about a Dickie suit. I'm a little too old for that. Once you're 23, that shit gotta stop. But But I'm definitely, I don't know what I'm gonna wear yet. I'll figure that out.
Oh
My
my
Charlie
god.
Browns.
Oh no, you're not. Done.
Kenya said, I still think the quickest way to make something of yourself fresh out is a CDL, at least one of the quicker ways. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. He said it might be my bias. I don't know.
Mm.
Tom said there's a dude in Idaho facing life in prison for transportation of fentanyl. They ain't playing in Idaho. They ain't playing nowhere, bro. That fentanyl's fucking killing people, bro. They're going hard on that shit, and they should. That shit ain't no joke, man. It's destroying people's lives, man.
Yeah.
Raziel said, "Tell us a story, Jovan." Burkeño said,
Uh,
Jeopardy music commences.
no, I'm sorry, I can't do it.
I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to figure like a. We're gonna have to have an interlude video,
Or just have somebody come in.
right? Vicky said, Jovan, honey bun cake.
Okay, Vicky, we're not.
Tom said,
We're
bro,
not doing
that house was so nasty. We sold it for 150,000 cash,
cash.
and that's pretty cheap, bro. But
Yeah.
probably because it was fucked up, right? It was already in bad condition. But still, that's I mean, yeah. Burqueño said, my wife. Oh, that okay. Sergio said, LOL. LM Rhyme said, I think outside of Chele, I haven't told anybody what I'm about to tell you. My ex-wife and her new husband are trying to have all my rights completely taken away and my son adopted to her new husband. For real? That's some bullshit, bro. And you know that fool don't even want that. He's just doing that shit for her. That's, that, some of these rucas are just wrong, bro. I don't want to talk too crazy and be disrespectful to your kid's mom or anything, but that's just gacho shit right there. My girl wouldn't dare. Got something to say? Oh, she lucky. It hung up. Her phone died. Sergio said, "Holy shit, LM." I just said, "Dang, good one, Tom." Night, Jovan. Burqueño laughing. They're laughing at Tom's joke. There's a lawsuit they just won, giving death row inmates more freedom on the yard. Patrick Barrett has been heading the court battle from Rhining unit. Has he really? Well, they got money, right? His dad and shit. LM said, that's the only stress I have in my life is possibly losing my son, and her main piece in the entire affidavit they sent me from the court is my past and direct connection to the Mexican Mafia. Yeah. They can't use something that's 20 years old, bro. Like, it ain't gonna work. I don't see it working. Especially if you had your son after all that. Raziel laughing. Ruben's still at Browning. LM said, honestly, you will have to do classes just to speak to this generation. It was the one requirement that they gave me. Yeah. And I'll do it. I mean, whatever it takes, you know? Ray Diaz said, have a good night, white fence. Tom said, why you gotta bring up old shit, Jovan? He talked about the flying through taking your stuff away. LM said, LOL. AP said, good night, everyone. LM Rhymes said, crusty old. LM Rhymes, that's a rough scenario, hermano, said Geronimo. LM said, man, I miss Filiberto's. Me too, bro. The wild ones say, yep, fentanyl's hitting hard here in San Diego, too. They busted a couple last month that had enough fentanyl to kill everyone in the state. Yeah, that shit ain't no joke, man. Geronimo said, good night, Jovan. Burqueño said, fight that shit, bro. Definitely, yeah, for real. And I'm sure you are, bro. We don't even have to tell you that. I mean, that's your son. I'm sure you're gonna go hard on that. LM said, Simon, I should have spelled it with a K like the Krusty Krab, said LM. Órale, pues, we got to the end of the comments. Her shit died. I appreciate those that have tapped in. I was waiting to see if Rascal was gonna tap in from Homie Hangout, but he must have got busy or something. But I appreciate everybody, you know, for what you guys do by coming in and having these conversations, and honestly, you, I mean, all these ideas that we're doing, the nonprofit and all that has come from this chat. And I know that there's a lot of people in here that are as passionate, if not more, as me, to do something for these kids. You know what I mean? These kids, it's not a joke, man. We definitely need to do whatever it takes to reach these kids. Whatever story we have to tell them, obviously with honesty, because they're not gonna, you can't lie to these kids. They know what time it is. They know what's happening. They can tell, when you're telling them the truth. And the truth is, prison sucks, eh? You lose a lot by being there. It's a sad fucking existence to be a part of that. And if you do it for the purposes of being accepted by a bunch of motherfuckers that are in the end gonna betray you anyway, got to do better than that, man. Got to. And those of us that have been there and done that, and these kids can look at and say, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like this fucking idiot that lost everything in his life and was basically used and abused and thrown to the wolves. Like homie Chongo said, crash dummies. I mean, it sucks to admit stuff like that, but it's the truth, eh? Everybody wants to pretend like there were these hard motherfuckers in the joint, and it's just crash dummy shit. You're doing things and you're throwing your life away for nothing. In the end, it's nothing. And we have to get that type of word out to these kids. That the emphasis on that has to be um, pointed out to these children that are at risk of heading that way just because they're looking for some type of acceptance. You know what I mean? They're broken kids and they don't deserve any of that. So we're gonna do what we can on our end, and hopefully everybody will do whatever they can with what they got. You know what I'm saying? So ahí vamos. Geronimo said LM Rhymes is called staleness when reaching way back like that. Course generally want the last 6 months information. There it is there, bro. Porqueño said good night, gente. Take care, everybody. Michael Gonzalez said keep it up, big dog. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, homeboy. Raziel said, yep, crash test dummies. I think we all were at one time or another. Yeah. Raziel said, I'm glad you heard from Josh. I just missed his live. I was wondering where he was. Yeah, he moved and stuff. He said he got sick a couple of times. It looked like he was okay. He said his phone was gonna die, so I told him I was gonna go live. He wanted to hop in también, and he said he was at the end that he was gonna try, but he probably couldn't. Either way, glad the homie's doing well. When I got the word about the nonprofit, I sent him. I text him, and I sent him a picture of it, and he texted me back and put congratulations. And I text a lot of people. I think I hit up Burgueño. I sent it to him. I think I sent it to Geronimo. I tried to just shoot it to all kinds of people. Like, man, check it out. We did it. We got it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it don't mean shit if we don't do nothing with it. And so that's where we're headed now. We're going to do it now. So ahí vamos a ver qué pasa. Raziel said, yeah, it's going to be uphill, Cricket. Yeah, but it ain't nothing that we ain't had to do before. You know what I'm saying? And it's for something that's it's for a good cause. It's for a good reason. It's for, I did a lot more for bad. You know what I'm saying? So I know I definitely can do this. Raziel said, I'm in though. You won't. Cricket, have a good night, said Ray Diaz. Orale, brother. LA Dodgers, orale, Cricket, good night. Good night, brother. Chango said, there's nothing wrong with that as long as you come to some mutual understanding. Yeah, I know, brother. We just clown. You'll get to know us. Maruka, we clown all the time, bro. We've been together. We've been fucking around. That's my son's mom. She's my 19-year-old son. And I've been with her since before. She was with me through it all back in them days. We've been together about 22 years now, but so we just clown, bro. You'll see. It's a lot of we just be bullshitting each other. We can clown like that. She don't take it to heart. She's a good sport. Tom said, "Is Chopper doing okay?" He is, brother. He had a little hard spot there. He got in a car accident, fucked up. Actually, a deer jumped in front of him. He turned, uh, he hit the side of the median type thing and fucked his car up, man. And so uh, the insurance paid off the car, but it basically left him with nothing. So then he started taking Ubers and stuff to work, and he got frustrated. So he still has his apartment. He cuts his job. He's trying to save up for his car, another car, and you know how it is. Things get tough. You get a little down, but all in all, he's doing well. You know what I'm saying? He's just, it sucks to be without a car, especially if you've had one, and so that's what he's going through. But he's good. Raziel said exactly a lot more. Orale, bro. Good night. All right, brother. LM said last year I had to fly out of Phoenix for 5 funerals in one day. 4 of those funerals were youths. I was mentoring all of them. Said it was going to be the last time they were going to do something illegal. Yeah, that's unfortunate, bro. That's the way it's going to be, though. A lot of some of these kids you just can't reach, and all we can do is try our best and know that it's not our fault if it doesn't work. You know what I mean? But it will be if we let them down. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be in 100% when you're doing this, and when you get in these kids' lives, you have to be serious about it because they've had enough letdowns in their life. Big Tango said, and one more thing, that's your day, homie. You got to pull out the Armani, Louis Vuitton. You got to look sharp. Yeah, I know, bro. Uh, you talking about the wedding? Yeah, it definitely won't be no Dickie suit. But I don't know about no Louis Vuitton and Armani, bro. Tom said, just glad he's still free. Yeah, he is. He's doing good. He is doing good on that. Órale, pues. Appreciate you guys. Everybody have a good night. A ver, be back tomorrow. Buenas noches a todos.